just the rule. Now what in them they call it that country? Republic of crime. Country where criminally they wear face mask of the president, they rule the country now. Republic of crime. A country where terrorists in our chief of army staff. Now which kind country be that to? Republic of crime. Country where you look at the mouth, you look at the mind to rise up against bad government. Republic of crime. Country where social media they control the youth, they make the youth, they wallow in the dark night. Republic of crime. Something happened the last time I talk. Zombie said them go beat me. Something happened the last time I sing. Zombie threatened to arrest me. Something happened the last time I talk. Zombie chased me for house. But bandits kill people for Boronu. Nobody threatened to kill them. X-Men kill people for Kaduna. Nobody threatened to arrest them. PSS kill people.
Hello, dear friends. Good evening and welcome to the program. Good evening, everybody. This evening is an unscheduled program. But I already did a program this evening earlier, and I was able to catch our brother Mazi Solomon Peter, who is in the studio with me. I want to welcome Mazi Solomon. Hello, Mazi Solomon. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, Mazi Patrick.
Yeah, it's been a very long.
Just like it has been for years and months. Oh my God, it has been a long time being here with our people. Thank you very much for making it possible for me to appear here. I greet Biafran all over the world, the love of my heart. I also bring greetings to IPOP family worldwide. I bring greetings to the leadership, the highest command of the highest command in IPOP, which is DOS and the HOD. They have been doing a wonderful work. I use this opportunity to say hi to them. And I also bring a greeting to all the media warriors of IPOP families who has been in the upfront of this the battle that IPOP has been into at this very time. I also say hi to them and all the lovers of freedom and all the lovers of IPOP, the sympathizers, people who are standing in solidarity with our leaders, though they are not the member of IPOP. I also wanted to say hi to all my comrades and all the people in IPOP who are attending meetings and doing their contributions, who are the reason why we still have the boldness to stand against our enemies. I also want to use this time to say hi to them, and also to welcome all the enemies of Biafra, because they are the reason why we are summoning courage to fight on, and all their persecutions and their troubles and the trials they are bringing on our ways is toughening us, is making us more stronger to fight on to the end. We also welcome them in this program because I know that anytime we come, they normally comes here also. They also come here to join the program. So they are all welcomes, all viewers all over the world. I'm just asking you, please, to share this very program. It has been a long time we have met like this. Thank you, Mazi Patrick, for making me part of this very program. I appreciate.
Mazi, thank you very much. Thank you for making our time to talk to us. Myself, I haven't also been in a good position to make broadcast, though I did a very short broadcast earlier this evening, like a 10 minutes broadcast. I didn't intend coming back live again, but you know, most of the time we don't even schedule our program. We come, sometimes we sit back and watch and come with articulations. Mazi Solomon, thank you very much for making our time to be with us. Please, I want to encourage our viewers and followers to share this program. As you are joining us, please share this program. We are going to make it as brief as possible. It's 11:39 here in my location, 11:39 p.m. And On Mazi Solomon's side is morning. Mazi Solomon, what time is it on your end?
Yes, yeah, like as I have already thanked the people who are here to watch us at this very moment. I also will not forget to introduce myself. That my name is Solomon Peter. I am here in Australia transmitting this morning. This is just 9:40 a.m. in the morning, and we are here to say things that are very sensible. So I wish you share and you stay tuned with us. Thank you, Mazi Patrick.
Thank you very much, Mazi Solomon. Mazi, we've seen the event of the recent time, what is happening in the media, and how people are blackmailing each other, calling names and things like that. Mazi, at this stage of our struggle, what is your take? What is your take?
Thank you so much, Mazi Patrick. It's all expected because what is happening now is not a surprise to a real IPOP and a committed IPOP member. It's not a surprise to us because this is what most of us has been in since the beginning of IPOP agitation under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There has been an allegation upon allegations, a fight on fight, and they all are just trying to destabilize the movement of IPOP. You know, like as when Yeshua was born, you know, all the battle the Herod hold is to ensure that the mission that his mission is not accomplished. So he tried everything, even to the point of even killing some other innocent children to ensure that the Messiah who was said to be born, that his mission was not complete. So to us IPOP families and to all the committed members, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu normally call them, people who were born, people who the reason why they are being given birth is to restore Biafra. They have no other mission here on earth. Though some other people, we looked at them and want to be like them. Some other people, we looked at them and they wanted to stand in solidarity with them. Some other people, we looked at them and wish they are they. They are them. So, and in all this, they might wish to join, and they also identified with those people who we are called from the stomach, because the Bible said to Jeremiah that when he was in his mother's stomach, God said he chose him for the work
from the mother's womb. Yes,
from his mother's womb. There is people who were chosen. Like I was born, and since my childhood, I didn't meet Biafran War, but the story was told for me, was told to me, and since then I have an in-depth love for Biafra. That every day I wish Biafran nation could have stand. I wish Biafran nation should come. I have love that anywhere I see you talking about Biafra, I will like to, even to sometimes, they will send me a message. When I go to the message and I see people debating about Biafra or talking about the things of Biafra, I will forget the message they sent me. And I will sit down to be listening to the people. To be listening to the people. So the first accident I have that my head was broken, it was where they sent me a message and they are talking about Biafra. I forgot the message and I forgot that I have to look both sides before I cross main road. To show you how much attention, how much of my attention that Biafra is grabbing anytime is being mentioned. When I hear the story of our gallant soldiers and our people who lay down their life, who give up to fear, who despise fear, and they go forward to defend their land, to defend their people, to defend the new sovereignty, it gives me joy. It makes me like one day I have to stand and fight for this very cause, to see that the reason that why these people die, that it's not in vain. So Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used to say people who are born for this purpose, people who are born, that the only reason why they become an Igbo, they become a Biafra, is to ensure that that battle that was fought from 1967 to 1970, when our people, for the sake of survival, surrendered, that purpose which our people die is also being established and being restored. So there is people who are born for this purpose. So it's not a surprise what is happening now. And what has been happening in IPOP is not a surprise to them, because they know that this is a cause to finish. This is a cause called to finish. This is a battle called to finish. You will meet so many obstacles and so many barriers. Please allow me to be sipping water. You will meet so many obstacles and so many barriers on the way, but none of them will be able to stop you, because you have no reason for being here on earth. In short, you have no reason for being a Biafran, rather than to make sure that Biafran is restored at the end. So, but the people that is coming as a surprise to them are people who wish to be like them, who are called from their mother's womb, who are ardent Biafrans, who wish to be like them. Those who wish to be like them, those who wish that their job is good, they are standing in solidarity. Those who claim that they are part of what is happening, but they are not called from their mother's womb to do the job. So these are the people that everything that is happening is coming as a surprise to them. But there is a things that I have to share with you at this very moment, at this very time, that you need to understand. Whether you are such an individual who like what people who are trying every means possible to restore Biafra are doing, and you decide to identify, or whether you are the kind of person who is thinking to who is standing in solidarity, or who is actually loving what is happening, and you try to identify in whatever part, or you are among those who are called from their mother's womb to ensure that they make the history that Biafrans are restored. So if whether party you belong to, I want you to listen, because I have been in observations for a very long time, and being in observation for a very long time, I have come to understand a lot that is going on, and I have come to understand what our people are falling for, and what the majority of our people are falling for. And I've come to understand what the people also are projecting to make use of the majority of our people to achieve. But I'm here to break it down for you to the level that you will understand it, to the level that you should also come to understand me based on the observations that I have carried through on what is happening. So please join us and share this very program. We can share this very program. We can make the listeners, we can make the people who are viewing us live here, we can make the number to increase. Share the programs everywhere you can share it, because what we are saying and what we are explaining is very, very important. My name is Solomon Peter. So I am called to restore Biafra, and I have no doubt about it. I have no doubt about it, because the love for Biafra is my heartbeat. The love for Biafra is my heartbeat. So, and I will not watch and see failure embraces our work. I will not watch and see failure embraces our work. And I will not watch to see failure become part of our work to restore Biafra. It's impossible, because we are called to restore Biafra. This is why we are born. This is the reason why we are existing. And anytime we give up our life, we give up our life because this is what our life was meant to be. Our life was meant to restore Biafra. So in this process, we are not afraid of anything. In this process, we are not in doubt of the state of Biafra, restoring the state of Biafra. We are not in any way in doubt. We are in tune. We are here to build. We are here to build. We are here to make history. We are here to make things to happen. Thank you, Biafrans. As you pay attention to some of the breakdown that I will give here now, listen, I have observed these very days that actually it is true that reverse psychology is being used against our people. And it is not being detected. It is not being detected because people did not understand the techniques they are using to drive reverse psychology in this our generations, in this present time we are in the struggle for Biafra. People did not understand the techniques that is being used to drive reverse psychologies, using it on people. But now I want to share, based on my observations, that the best techniques that is being used to drive the reverse psychologies, using it on people, the best techniques is first impression. First impression. I am here to say what I am not. Somebody is coming on the media to say what he is not. But for the sake of people he targeted to accept him, for the sake of people that he targeted to make them believe that what he's saying is what he is, while he's not, then you said what you are not. You give false impression to people about yourself and about what you are coming to do. First impression. Now, when you go to the market,
yeah, Maz, I think it's from my end. I think it's from my end. Go ahead.
I'm still on. When
Okay,
you
go
go
ahead.
to the marketers, you discover that every marketer that holds a product to market in his hand, they always say good things about that product. They always promote that product to the point that you will feel that all the solution you needed is that product they are holding in their hands. But little will you know that that very product can do little to compare to what was said about the product for people's acceptance, for people to accept it, for people to believe it, for people to put their money on it, for people to buy it. So many things, good things, will be said about that product. Just for those people that are being targeted, their posts are being targeted, their money are being targeted to accept that very product, then they promote it. They say good things that you can feel that this product is what you are looking for all these years. Hey, this is very good. It's come to do a good job. That is the technique. First impression. They will give you that impression that this product can solve all your problems as to regard to what they are marketing it for. But it can do little to compare to what they are used to promote that product. Now, our people said that when you take your fowl to the market, when you are about to market your fowl, you will be raising the feathers to make the fowl look big in the eyes of the person who wants to buy. Then the person who wants to buy the fowl will be bringing down the feathers as to be able to know the very size of
the original the original size of the chicken.
The original size of the chicken that he is trying to buy. Now, this is what our people are not doing these days. They don't try to measure the real size of the things they want to purchase. Rather, they want to purchase everything based on the
explanation. They want to purchase the feather at the price of the full chicken.
Yes, they want to purchase the feather at the price of the full chicken. That is my observation. That is my observation. Yes, and I'm here to break it down. I'm here to break it down. Now, I have come to understood that so many people today that are jumping out to present to you that they are part of you, that they are die-hard, that they are the real 50 men in one man that will restore Biafra, that they are the one to give you, that the zeal to restore Biafra, the fire is burning more in them than other people. Those people is what I want you, after this program today, in what I'm going to explain to you, carry out your investigation. They are the most fake. They are the most fake people you can ever find anywhere around the struggle for Biafra. And that is the techniques, or that is the techniques of reverse psychology. What they are presenting to you is not what you are going to get in the full package. What they are seeking is your attention. What they are seeking is your justification, for you to justify them. At the moment, what they are seeking is for you to recognize them. And afterward, they will exchange your availabilities. They will exchange your availabilities, your zealousness, your willingness to fight and restore Biafra. They will exchange it into vanity. They will exchange it into useless things and useless argument, which will automatically make you a failure where you did not supposed to fail. So I'm here to break it down one by one. We have seen in a recent time some people parading themselves as an autopiloters.
Mazi.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
You know, say anywhere you mention that name, there is, because today I was even thinking, and earlier this evening I made a video where I commended the Imam of Peace, who is not a Biafran, an Arab, I think from Lebanon or something, who is busy writing the whole community calling for Biafra referendum. And you see, this is somebody who is not a black person, he's not even an African, but he understands the vision of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He understands what Biafrans need. Now, Imam of Peace, who is a foreigner, is able to recognize Biafra as an entity. Maz, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. He recognizes Biafra as an entity. He supports Biafra as an entity. But here we are in a situation where somebody from nowhere just came out and brought a name and sold, just like you said, raised the feather, sold the name in the name of Idu to our people, and people are even buying it. Mazi Solomon, at the end of the day, you've mentioned that name, autopilot. Does autopilot have any meaning in the struggle for Biafra restoration?
Mazi, thank you for that question. Number one, in the world of politics, because whether you like it or not, self-determination is political process. So for you to be part of self-determination as a freedom fighter, you are also a politician in the place of freedom fighter. So in the world of politics, there is nothing like autopilot. I have said it once or twice in your program that if you want to see the example of autopilot, you remember what happened in America with Trump and his supporters when he failed to have confidence in the judicial process, in the electoral process of American system that has produced so many presidents, credible presidents, that has done justice to Americans over the years. When he lost confidence in that process, he became autopiloter. He activated autopilot. And that was when he said, American, defend your vote. And people start climbing building. And people start breaking glasses. And the people start throwing stones. And he introduced anarchy instantly. At the end, what happened? He lost. He was thrown out of White House after the activation of autopilot because he has lost confidence in the due process to justify the electoral act that took place. He lost confidence. He did not believe in them again. He criminalized them, all of them, just as people are doing today, criminalizing every effort that people has put their life, put their money, put their time, without no payment, without no hope of recovering what they are investing. They have suffered all these years to build a strong institution that will stand to defend the people. And today, somebody will rise overnight and criminalize all those processes and call them a criminal and said, none is autopilot. That autopilot they are talking about is meaningless. It has no meaning. It's simple that people wanted to market the fowl, the feather of the fowl, instead of the real size of the fowl. They wanted to make you to feel that they have already have mouth in what is happening. They have already have say in what is happening. That they can turn the table. They just said, well, want to show that if you ignore us, if you ignore me, I can show you what I can do. That is just what is happening. Whereby using the techniques of reverse psychology on our people. Now, how did they act? First of all, tell me how some of them arrived. Some of them arrived as people who are working for IPOP. Who are working for IPOP, and we know that IPOP is working for restoration of Biafra. So anybody who is working for IPOP will be assumed that that person is working for restoration of Biafra. Whether that person is working to bring the politicians to destroy IPOP, whether he's working to sabotage IPOP, as long as that person is being chosen as a principal officer or he's in one position in IPOP, then that person is working for restoration. That is how people looked at it. That up to today, people are still looking, even though I'm going to explain to you that it has become very obvious and clear that Simon Ekpa was not that innocent boy which people looked at him, that have come to join force with IPOP in fighting Nigerian government to ensure the restoration of Biafra. Despite that, he has proven it several times out of my own observation. People up till now still feel like, hey, is that innocent boy? Is that good boy who come to fight? But that is the techniques of revised psychology. Using first impression. In the Fulani fight with revised psychologists, they call it takia. They call it takia. First of all, it's very, very easy. If I want to win your passion, if I want to win your support, if I want to win your
emotion.
Yes. Your emotion. What I will do, I will identify myself. I will take over your battle. I will identify myself as someone who has come to save you, as the savior that you are.
Mazi, we have seen it in many occasions. When we even have Femi Fani-Kayode, even embraced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, brought food and gave him food in his house. Today, Femi Fani-Kayode have joined APC.
I will see, if you want to use the techniques of revised psychology, you will present yourself to people as the Messiah they are looking for. And the people that are pursuing women, in revised psychology, in pursuing women, they call it a treasure. You will give that lady first impression that amongst all the men that has come across her life, you are the best lover. People who women can instantly say, hey, this boy, he is the best I have ever seen. People that can easily be indicted like that, who are experts, that when they come into your life, 1 week they come into your life, you are counting them to be the best. They are experts. Those people, they are called players. Players, when you see them, they clean up. They wear what other people are not wearing. The show up will be too much. When they sit to broadcast,
yeah, but because they want to impress, of course.
Now they will show, when they sit, you will see golds. They will show you golds in their hands, how rich they are. If they knows the name of the latest car, latest clothes, latest fashion, they quit themselves for deception. They are very good in their acts. They don't make mistake. They know what to tell a woman. They know the name of perfume, the latest. They put it on. These guys, when you see them, you will thought that they are men that existing from another world. But they are using revised psychology. Because what they are showing you is not what they meant. They are into game. So they already study what you want, what should impress you. And they become master of it, only to get your attention, only to defile you. And if so many women will be here to tell the story, when they have fallen into such men, once they get you defiled, once they humiliate you, once they bring you to the lowest part of your life, the rest will be story. The rest will be story. So that is the revised psychology. With the techniques of first impression, when they come into IPOP, they are coming like they want to walk. They took over your battle. They start defending IPOP. Defending IPOP. If you identify yourself as the enemy of IPOP, they will stage debate with you to tell you how you have not been good. If Tony Nadi talk about IPOP, they will come to defend IPOP. They will come because they want your attention then. But after they have gotten your attention, they have feel that they have and that have they already used you to establish themselves, they will begin to criminalize you. And that is what I want to break down. You may like it, you may not like it. But our duty in this IPOP is sometimes to predict your end for you. We are the type of friend that will always say, friend, we told you. Friend, we told you. We are not going to be the friend that, we are thinking we would have told you that time. We will be the friend that we told you, because they are seeking to bring their dignity to the mud, to defy your dignity. And I'm going to tell you where they are going. Now, because you don't understand how these reverse psychologists work on people, on how they use it to work on people, you will never know. You will thought that the best friends you ever have is Judas, who went to kiss Christ only to hand him over to people that will kill him, that will crucify him. With kiss. They come with sweet things. They come with things that you can never assume that somebody who is in this mood, somebody who presented himself like this, even took my battle. I remember during the answers, they come and they stand by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, say, oh, where is your name? And the intention is not known. Intention is not known. They come, they defend IPOP, every matters of IPOP, they will carry it on their head and defend IPOP. And the people are beginning to pick into, hey, this is what we are looking for. We are looking for this kind of person. We are looking for this kind of outspoken person. We are looking for this kind of person who can analyze and bring, promote IPOP and demote Nigeria, that they can bulldozer everywhere for IPOP to pass through. Very, very nice. No mistake. Where did this person learn all these things? He has not been there for a while. Where did he learn how not to make mistake, how to be able to do everything accurately to impress the people? You don't know, because they are using the techniques of reverse psychology. There is a place they want to go. There is a place they want you to make a way for them. And what is that place? Because I'm not meant to stay long in this analysis. Where they want to go is that they want to take the face of the media face of IPOP. They want to take the media face of IPOP. So that when they take the media face of IPOP, then it becomes easier to achieve anything. That is where they are going. And they are very haste on it. That they
too much in a haste. No time to waste.
That they want to be the one to represent. When you come to media face, is what they present that people should be taking as IPOP. Whatever they do is what people should take as IPOP stand. When they succeeded in that very angle, they are very fast. They are very fast and they are running towards it. They want to be the media representative of IPOP. They want to be the media face of IPOP. They want to be the world look of IPOP. Before they begin to exhibit their plans. Because without them taking this very space, they cannot be able to be successful in their plans. They are not being able to be successful. That is why they lure you buying into their presentation. They lure you buying into their presentation. That you forget that the person who is selling fowl wanted to the price of the fowl to go to the feather. But the person who is buying should look for the actual size of the fowl. You've forgotten because you are being carried away with fantasies, because you are being carried away with the revised psychologist techniques, and you are being lured to begin to see yourself as an inferior, to begin to see yourself that as what you have is not enough, to begin to see yourself that what you have is non-inferior, to begin to see yourself like what you have been doing all this while, that it has amount to nothing. But let me tell you, they come with a speed that they are introducing civil disobedience, economic sanction. Let me tell you, I want to say things brief because I know that Mazipat will catch me again. And I will come back to the analysis that I'm
Mazi,
doing
go
today.
ahead. I won't catch you. Go ahead. You have all the time.
Now, listen to me carefully. Now, civil disobedience is what IPOP has paid the highest price on. Since reception, since the beginning, we have been paying price, high collaterals damage. We have been paying high price based on civil disobedience. But go to I made my research on civil disobedience. Who has civil disobedience helps or the help to achieve their independence or freedom? Are the people who has the privilege in South Africa, in India, in America. They have the privilege of nationwide civil disobedience. Not section or region in a country enforcing economic sanction or enforcing civil disobedience in order to gain freedom. The rest of the country will make you suffer. You will break down your people, because where two elephants fought, the grasses are the people. The grasses are the one that will suffer the consequences. If you are doing something without proper calculations, because we are living in the era where people does not base judgment on their emotion or sentiment, rather on a rationality. Now, if you don't use your brain, people will use your brain for you. We have been involved in civil disobedience, economic sanction, sit at home, and who are these things being forced upon? Our people. It's just like bringing down battle, bringing down fight into your own house. Now, the person where his house fight, now him his TV they break. Now, the person where his house fight, now him his window and door they break. Now him they damage in property. Now, they make you to understand that the institution you have as an IPOP leadership that use their brain, that look at our past and they know how they can be able to correct some of the things that is done in the past that has bring so much damages, agonies, and the crying to our people, that they knows how to correct those things in the future event in order to make our people to feel safe, in order to put our people to safety. They make you to understand that these people who have these abilities, they are the compromisers. They are the sellouts. They are the criminals. That they themselves that wanted to create the scenario that IPOP has been in the past that causes damages on our people, that if you will allow us to start a war now, we will not start it as it is as we started in 1967. Because the way we started in 1967, we have seen the damages that he brought, the loss, the carnage, the depression, the devastation that he brought upon our people. And the people who were there, who can be able to compare the past, and they bring the past to the present, and they know the corrections, and they knows how to strategize in order not to record such consequences on our people again. They will make you to understand that these people, they are the stupid, they are the sellout, because they want to sell what you have that is original, and they exchange it to the fake. They want you to lust more. They want you to cry more. They want you.
But Maz, you know, Maz, there is a point you need to also look into. You know, IPOB over the years have carried out series of experiments, and they are in a better position to understand what is suitable at every point in time. Now, what we see are people who have never been part of this process that we have gone through since 2012 when Mazi started this agitation. They just came in and they want to bring us to a stage where we have already passed. Mazi, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Because when you start your engine of your car, you move to gear 1, gear 2, gear 3. At the express where you are, you cannot be driving in gear 1 when you are on an express road. You understand what I'm saying? IPOB is in a stable mood where we have to select the right gear for this moment. And somebody is trying to tell you to listen. Somebody is trying to tell you to return your gear to gear 1, where you are supposed to be using gear 5. Mazi, go ahead.
Mazi, this is the things we want to clarify to people in raising these points. Now, I want people to understand, based on the example you are giving, I want people to understand that this very moment we are in the struggle for Biafra, that it is in our position to strengthen the institution of Biafra, or the institution of IPOP, to strengthen it, to fortify it, to make it more strong, to be able to make it more formidable. Now, for them to be able to prepare us for the legal battle that is before us, for them to prepare us for the legal battle that is on the ground, that we are facing, that the man who is the leader of the IPOP movement is being captured. All of us are being captured. As he is being captured by Nigerian government, all of us are being captured. All of us are in prison. All of us are in cell. That is what it means. All of us has been captured. So therefore, as they captured us and they bring us to the legal battle, we must get ready for that legal battle. That is the face. That is the face of the agitation. That it will be recorded in the history that we engage them in the legal battle and we defeat them because they have no case against us. And not to allow them to use us against ourselves. Not to allow them to use them, to use us against ourselves, using us to provide the evidence they don't have against us.
Yes.
So we must understand the dimension of the struggle at this very moment. That is why the Bible said, you shall be wise as serpent and the humble as dove. When it comes to where you know that this is the time. You do it. And when that time is over, you must understand it's not the time. The time for this is over now. The time for this is not now. So instead of us to get ready, as the IPOP leadership is preparing us for the legal battle that is in front of us as the face of the agitation, then they make you now to understand that such a preparation for the legal battle that is in front of us, that is as if all of us are being captured. So instead of them to now make you to understand that this is the time we are in, first of all, they will rush to make you to see those people that will prepare you. They will make you to see them as people who are sellouts, as people who are compromised. Why? Because they want you to miss that opportunity. They want you to meet because they know that for you to grab that opportunity is for you to be able to make the end a victorious. So they want to distract you. They want to shift your attention. They want to now let you know that when you're supposed to prepare for the legal battle, that you should be preparing for civil disobedience. Civil disobedience and economic sanction. And how will it work? Because they wanted to kill your people more. They want them to die more. Because one of you that die, to them, it means nothing. One of you that's stressed, one of you that is hungry, to them, it means nothing. That is just 2 people die. It's just 3 people die. One of you that died means nothing to them. Now you are planning for economic sanction, and you are planning for economic civil disobedience only on the one section of the country. Only one section of the country, which IPOP has done in the past. They locked down Head Bridge, and who died at the end? How many of us died that day? Civil disobedience. And they died, and yet today, the reason why they died. They want to bring you back to that 2013, 2014, 2000. After all you have lost, after all you have invested to move forward, to come to where you are today, then they want you to pay the price double. The Bible said that affliction will not rise up.
Mazi, the thing there for me is that people that are trying to make implementations based on their own understanding are just making it, not knowing that we have crossed certain stages. Emma, the problem I know, when you see new people come into this agitation, they want us to go back and start to return back to where we have been before. Even when we are telling them, no, we have passed this stage. No, no, because they themselves are just coming in. So they want us to go back to kindergarten with them, not knowing that we have crossed certain stages, that we are now in a different stage. This is where the issue is. That they start creating distraction. Mazi, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Mazi, you know why I love this program this evening is because the people who supposed to get this message and this analysis, they are all here and they are commenting. And I love it. I love it because it's very, very important, you know, for a grown-up. Sometimes you look back and you see some of your stupidity. When you look back and you will look at yourself and you say, is it me that participated in these stupidities? And you see reason why never to be stupid in your life again. So they are here, a lot of them, they are here commenting nonsense. You know, for the fact that they have lost their dignities, they cannot pay attention. They cannot make sense to anything. You know that when you see a mad person is the first person to call another person mad. A mad person never believed that he's mad. He always believed that he is the pure person that is existing. He believed that he's wearing the best. He believed that he's eating the best. When he's sleeping in the bin, he believed that this is the best place to relax. There is no place that is as better as relaxing in the bin.
In the dustbin.
Autopiloters, Simon Eber, I have risen. You are not seeing me on the media, it's just for the medical condition, but I said I have risen. And if anybody's eyes is not opened at this very moment, they are rushing to radio. All these things are the things that IPOB has done in the past while reinventing it. We have created website that is not being monetized. You created yours and you monetize it. Because I want to tell you, because our own is to predict here. And when we predict, you will see it come to pass. You know where they are rushing to return this issue of struggle for Biafra. They want to return it to the path because many of you don't know what they want to destroy. They want to destroy the volunteer force of IPOB, that they will return it into money base, that very soon they will begin to compare for you. You have been a principal officer in IPOB. How much have you gotten? Come to Autopilot, who will give you money. And some of them who are sleeping who are spitting in the grave of their father, they are commenting nonsense here. They don't know where they are taking them. They want to destroy your value. They want to destroy what makes you, what makes the world to fear you, what makes Nigeria to be afraid of you, what makes people, when they hear IPOB, they will run and hide. They want to destroy it. That very volunteer force that IPOB have, that's why they are trying to infiltrate everywhere with money. They tell you you have been IPOB, DOS, because as they used to call it, everybody that come to talk, DOS send you. They will tell you you have been a media warrior for IPOB, how much they haven't paid you, they haven't helped you. Because people who are actually instigating what the autopilots are doing, we have worked with them. We have come across them. We know how ambitious they are. We know how terrible they are in their mindset. Everything should be the game of money, what you are getting. And that is why it's free for them to accuse anybody. They are paying this one.
Mazi, their work is accusation. You have taken money. Money is just their problem. Money. Every time, money, bribe, money. You know?
So let me stretch it here. They don't know. All these people flying. Autopilot. Hey, Simon Eber is doing a good work. People who are behind those things, they are destroyers. And they have chosen a vessel to use. They never wanted Biafra to come. They are the people who has been underground working against Biafra restoration.
Mazi, even before this guy came to join broadcasting, he used his own mouth to say it, that he have threatened to arrest Biafrans with Biafra flag in Finland. He used his mouth to say it. Even before I joined IPOB, you know, I have always had passion for anything Biafra. Now, the question is, a man who at some point didn't want to see Biafra flag, what transformation process has he gone to now start make him loving this same flag that he once hated? Mazi Solomon, it's a question, because he in his own mouth have said it, and the activities of today have also pointed that there is no, if you don't love Biafra, no matter how you pretend, at some point you are going to show, it's going to show in your character. If somebody in a country where he was at some point threatened to arrest Biafrans with Biafra flag and suddenly joined the struggle, and today he's now fighting the same struggle, Mazi, don't you see that the love have never been there before? Never.
That is just the pure truth that you have said. But Mazi, I wanted to respond a bit to somebody here who is busy insulting himself and showing that actually he has lost his originality to autopiloters. I want to remind this very person that the reason why we are appearing here to say some of these things is because we have watched and see how gullible you are. So we feel pity for you. Like Yehoshua, on that very day, he saw the children of Israel who were given the most privilege on earth, how they are walking like a sheep without shepherd. The Bible said he wept and said, look at how you are scattered, walking like a sheep without shepherd. You that have given the privilege to be the best nation and the best people on earth. Say, how long have I tried to gather you as the hen gathers his chicken? And yet you keep scattering. You keep scattering yourself. When we are at the point of making what we have to be more stronger than ever, you are busy scattering yourself, confusing yourself, introducing a doctrine that is alien to your people, a doctrine that will destroy your people. You want your people who you claim you love, but you want them to be at the state of anarchy. And you claim you're a wise man. I am the one who is not seeing with my glass. You are the one who is seeing clear. You are the one who is not a career freedom fighter. You are the wisest because you felt you know how to talk or you know how to write. But you are sponsoring your destruction. Autopilot is a destruction, is a tradition of destruction to your family, because your family will pay dearly for it. Returning Biafran or turning Biafran into anarchy, you will pay dearly for it. It will be worse than the situation you face when you are crossing from Libya to Italy. It will be the worst situation. What you are seeing happening to the north now, that they are being displayed everywhere, will be child play to what your family will encounter. Ndị Igbo si na abatabo onye ogbenye ọ dịka ọ na-akwa nka. Because he knows how to value what he have. He knows how to use what he have. He doesn't do extravagant. You want to face Nigeria. You want to face their soldiers. How prepared? The person who is asking you to do this, how prepared has he prepared you? How many soldiers has he trained? How much money has he brought out? Ojukwu came out in 1966. He brought his father's money out. And the person who is bringing you, did you ask him, how much did he keep? How much of his money or his father's money is he ready to bring out? He said that it's his economic sanction that will bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. Economic sanction to Biafran region, to Biafran states. Not for the Western states, not for the entire nation. How do you think they will feel it? How do you think that they will feel it? They will even help you to make sure you suffer your people very well. God has positioned us into a legal battle with Nigeria. We need to get prepared for it. We need to face it. We must not shy away from that responsibility. And they think that if we cannot be able to do it with Nigeria in a legal field, that we can do it in sponsoring crisis in our communities. And who are dying? Who houses are being born? Those houses that are died, those people that died, and those, have you paid the school fees of the kids that lose their fathers, the breadwinners, the shops that are being burned? Have you replaced? How much have you given to the people? How much have you given to the people? The DOS can suspend through the office of the highest command. Suspend sit at home because of hardship on our people. You go ahead to sponsor it. You go ahead to tell people that is what they must go on. And you will lock Biafra land. You didn't lock Oduduwa land. You lock Biafra land. You did not lock Ariwa land. Who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? Who is losing? The people who are ranting in the media, telling you, you are going to sit at home both Sundays, both Mondays, both Tuesday. Those people, have you asked them, how much do you brought out? How much of your own money are you ready to sacrifice? At least common food. You said, there will be, I'm bringing out from my own pocket, from my father's money, or from my own money, $100 million to ensure that no Biafrans suffer for hungry for the days they are staying at home. How much? They didn't bring nothing. They want it to come out of you. They want to see you cry till you die, till you breathe last. They want to see when you lost two of your brothers, two of your sisters, this is their energies. Their duty is to come and announce that 2 people have died. 10 people have died. Nigerians are killing us. And they are busy creating criminals because out of their desperation, they are busy sponsoring criminals to prove that they have authority, to prove that they have say. And today, they have launched radio because they wanted to make sure that they sell their evil to the grassroots and use you to sponsor your failure. That you will come crying like this. They will ask you, what makes you crying? You will say, now waiting, I use my hand, find for myself. IPOP, they pilot this thing. They count our damage and they manage it. Then I jump into autopilot. Autopilot, who told me that is action? How much have they brought out? You had the interview of the second in command of Ojukwu, General Effiong. He said that when it comes, he asked Ojukwu, where you are preparing for the war, where are the weapons? How much do we have? Are you asking those people who are autopiloting you, how much have they put on ground to secure you out of the hardship that what they are planning is going to bring upon your life? Have you asked yourself, who are the people who are engineering this autopilot? Are they not those people who doesn't want, who want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to step out, who want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be overthrown? And because of their insubordinations, they are sent out of IPOB. Today, they have found a grant, and they are coming out, they are coming back with autopilot to tell you nothing like leadership anymore, while they will be on the background, while they will be on the background, trying to manipulate you, trying to manipulate your money, trying to enrich themselves, because they will not be taking responsibility. If you ask them, they say it is autopilot. It is Biafran. It's the decision of Biafran. They don't want to, they will not take responsibility. Emegewa. Emegewa. And why we are crying is not why we are talking. It's just the same thing that the fowl said when the cat carried one of his chicken. He said it's not because he wanted the cat to release the one that he captured, but he's crying so that the world will hear them. The world will hear his voice. That the cat has carried one of his own. We are crying, we are talking because we want the world to hear us. We want the people who at the end, they will see that why they fell is not because of, if not because IPOB did not carry out their responsibility.
Mazi, if you can allow me to intervene, you see, for me, there is a confidence I have. Do you know the confidence I have? The confidence I have is that IPOB has an already existing structure where people understand what leadership is all about, where people understand when to move and when to stop, when to hold break and when not to hold break. You know, that is the confidence that I have. The discipline that exists in IPOB is the only thing that have kept IPOB breathing. The discipline that exists in IPOB is what is the only thing that have kept IPOB existing, because it takes a lot of discipline for you to survive this kind of agitation or any kind of agitation whatsoever. Mazi, do you know the confidence I have on the part of autopiloters? The confidence I also have on them is that they are going to crash. Mazi, I don't want us to make it, we are just making a topic out of it. We already know that the destination of the autopilots is in the Atlantic Ocean. It's just a matter of time. It's going to crash. Because just like they said, that nobody is in charge. And in a situation where nobody is in charge, we all know how it's going to land. Now, we see in a situation where you have an autopiloter, in the plane of autopiloter, some people want their destination to be in the Edo Kingdom. While in the same plane of autopilot, some people want their destination to be in Biafra. So, Mazi, now, can't you see that they have already even failed before they even start the journey? where they don't even know where they are going to. It's like when you load Molue without driver, and all the passengers, some people say they are going to Idumota, some say they are going to Ojuelegba, Now, Mazi, is it not already a failure from the beginning? Mazi, go ahead, please.
And that is what we are trying to let them know. Somebody said, somebody was in his comment here because they are having a free time, and yeah, they are here, they are listening, and that is why I like it. Some of them we are here. Somebody said to me that I have nothing to offer in this very struggle. Do you understand? I have nothing to offer. Simon Ekpa has something to offer. And yet, you have not asked yourself until now, what is Simon Ekpa's mission? What is his mission? His mission, is it how you define his mission? Is it about how he talked about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and how he talks about Biafra? Is that how you define his mission? Autopilot, have you taken time to explain to you in a political setting what is autopilot? In a political setting, you that think that you have something to offer, in a political setting, in freedom fighting, what is autopilot? Where has it been used? Where has the autopilot been used in people's survival or in people's freedom? Where has it been implemented?
In agitation.
And what are the logic? What are the logic behind autopilot?
Mazi, the funniest part is that, before you bring a model into practicality, before you bring a model, you must first of all examine where that model of whatever have succeeded. You don't just wake up in the morning and introduce one because of the sweetness of the word. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out to introduce the principle of command and control, he has taken his time to study it. And he understands also the mindset of our people, that this is the best formula that can work for Biafra agitation. And this is the reason we have been able to survive up till this moment in this Biafra agitation. Now, how do you now define a situation where you cannot control a situation, you cannot tell people what to do? You believe that people have the initiative to do what comes out of their mind in the name of let everybody, nobody is in charge. Which means the autopilot, you cannot say somebody is your leader if you are in autopilot. You cannot say you have a leader. If you say you have a leader in an autopilot, which means you are deceiving yourself. Maz, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Because in this same autopilot, they are saying that this person is their leader. How can you say you have a leader in an autopilot when nobody is in charge? Mazi, go ahead, please.
Yeah. So that is the things we are trying to point out. Okay, if you don't understand what we are doing here, I wanted to tell you clearly how reverse psychologists can work on the people. And you have to know it very, very clear. Now, the technique is first impression. First impression. Let me give you, for instance, Simon Ekpa came out and told you people in his autopilot that he must continue working with Nelly Ofebu. Is it not what he said?
That's true.
The same Nelly Ofebu came out and despised the Biafran struggle that Simon Ekpa tell you that he's defending. Is it not true?
That is true.
He came and said that Biafran is evil, directly insulting Simon, indirectly insulting Simon, who said that he's defending Biafra. He wants to restore Biafra. He directly insults him that he is propagating an evil. Do you understand? So an evil. So after Nelly Ofebu have done that, to see how reverse psychologists work, Because Simon Ekpa knows at this very moment that she cannot afford to lose Nelly Ofebu.
Yes.
So what does he do? He makes his ear like he didn't hear that Nelly Ofebu has changed Biafra struggle into Idu.
Idu.
Which he doesn't have the history. Even we who
No,
has the history of
not
Idu,
just changing, not just changing, even criminalizing the name Biafra and making it a name that is abominable before man.
indirectly calling Simon criminal. Indirectly,
Yes.
he's calling Simon a criminal. But Simon said, no, Simon do his ear like he's not hearing that Nelly Ofebu is calling. He never analyzed it. The time I had one somebody sent me where he's analyzing it, he said that Onion send us on a mission to do research about Idu. Which Idu is Onion sending you for research? Which research? He just said that he doesn't want to conclude with what he knows, that people could join also to come out with what they know about it. So now he ended up telling them she make research, she can hold her own opinion, he's in for Biafra, and they cannot stop working with Nelly. Nelly, who is calling you a criminal, you can't stop working with him. You cannot stop working with her. You cannot analyze somebody who call you a criminal. That Biafran is a criminal name, and you are the one propagating Biafra to the people because you want to take them to the other side. You have seen, they have seen what is our value. That our value is this volunteer force. The volunteer force that every one of us are volunteer to support, to make sure that Biafran is. So they want to destroy that value, that it will become money. The CC have been in the IPOP, working in IPOP. How much have they given you? Come to Autopilot, we give you money. And they will make people, to contribute. Yes, Mazi, I'm online. Do you want to make contribution?
Who is calling you, Mazi Solomon?
Huh? Yeah, the line is not open, but it's just because I saw your name. Yeah, that is why I pick it, and I believe maybe you are watching me online. That's why you call me direct. Oh, one P mouse or back able.
Yes, I'm watching you online directly, but what I want to say, I don't want to say anything public. It's better between me and you.
Yes.
Maybe after the program then.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
What is the caller saying, Mazi Solomon?
He says that what he wanted to say, he doesn't want to make a line. He wants to be between me and him. So he's not ready to make.
Okay, now, Mazi, do you know
Mazi, what I want to conclude before you come in is this. The value we have, our strongest value now that the enemy have saw in us is this, our ability of volunteering ourselves to get this job done. They want to exchange it into the dancing of the politicians, APC, PDP, whereby some people will look at you. You are working with IPOP. How much have you got? We give you money. We give you money. We renovate your house for you as autopiloters. To lure you, to destroy that value. And then you say, I'm here working and they are not giving me nothing. Why am I wasting my time? I have They want to destroy that value. That is the game plan. That is why the establishment of radio, that is why the establishment of site, that is why they are running in fast. They are introducing autopilot. They don't want to be loyal to the institution that has already been established by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Rather, they criminalize it. The way they criminalize it is the way Nelly also criminalized Biafran's name, and they're trying to propagate it among themselves, calling themselves autopiloters, and the Simon Ekpa is chilling it, is covering it. They even Asari Dokubo come out and insulted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even claimed that he smoked him out, that he contributed for him being in DSS dungeon today. And the Simon Ekpa had it and said, and what he analyzed, he shielded Asari Dokubo, that Asari Dokubo has not insulted him, Simon. While in the first place, when he's getting your attention, he's telling you that the person you don't need to insult, you can insult him, but you can't insult Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When he wants to get your attention, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is superior. But after he has get your intention and diverting your face to your earlier grave, then now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is secondary. He cannot talk until you insult him, Simon Ekpa. So if you insult Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he will keep quiet. He gave impetus and the courage to Nelly and shield Nelly and shield this lady in Norway to be insulting our leader's wife. Our leader's wife, insulting her, calling her names. And Simon Ekpa, we had it because he's using revised psychology. He will wear masks.
Mazi, autopiloters don't want to hear this side you are going now because you are holding them somewhere.
They must hear it because they are here. They are also insulting me in their comment section, and I'm saying what they don't want to hear.
Yes, you are saying what they don't want to hear.
He had it and he covered the marks. He don't want to come out because do you know why? He's using the techniques of revised psychology. He don't want to attack these people. He will not attack them because they are the people that he has already gotten to. They have already gotten them into the cave. Do you understand? So they are captured. So he can't turn against them. He can't speak against them. They are not criminal when they do things, because when you turn to APC, no matter the amount you stole, you are not a criminal again. But when you are in PDP, even if it is 1,000 naira, you are a criminal. The FCC will come after you. DSS will come after you. SS will come after you. Everybody will come after you as they continue coming after the Yoruba man until he changed to APC. Until he changed to APC. And when you come to APC, they will address it. You are no more a criminal. Now, those people who are insulting our leaders, calling him name, calling his family names, calling his brother's name, they are not criminals because they are in the camp of Simon Ekpa. They have right to insult. They have right to insult our leader's wife. They have right to insult our leader because they are in autopilot. They are not in autopilot. Simon Ekpa will mount the pool. He will mount the pulpit to address the person, to address the individuals, because he's using revised psychology. He doesn't want you to see you as long as you have not come to his camp. He doesn't want you to see that he's not fighting for IPOP, that he's not fighting for restoration of Biafra. But until he come to his camp, then your criminality
even if me and you not even join up autopilot tomorrow, we'll become the most intelligent people on earth. If me and you now tomorrow we turn now say we'll be autopilot, hey, we'll become the most intelligent people.
Because he has used the revised psychology to market himself. Even you, Mazi Pat, the way he came defending IPOP, defending our leader, are you not impressed? You are ready to buy the market.
I was even sharing sharing his program.
Yeah, if not that you are the type who is actually want to know the size of the fowl that you want to buy.
True.
You want to know, you don't want to buy the fowl based on
the feather.
Based on the feather. You don't want, because the feather, there is no meat in the feather. But they want to include the size of the feather on what you are buying. The way he come out, praising our leader, defending our leader.
Even, Mazi, don't forget that even when our leader was around, he shredded this same Asari Dokubo, that our leader even commended him for destroying and shredding Asari Dokubo. In fact, our leader was praising him that he shredded. But now that our leader is no more in sight, he's even trying to form alliance with Asari Dokubo, but trying to reach a
Your voice. We cannot hear your voice.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I said that when our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was around, he shredded. Asari Dokubo was his worst enemy. When Asari Dokubo insulted our leader, and he took the fight straight to Asari Dokubo because our leader was around. But now that our leader is no more around, he's now making peace. He's not telling Asari Dokubo, we are autopilot, so we are not, don't attack us. You know, even if you insult, now he's trying to speak in a low tone. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not here, don't attack him. But when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here, at a time that he's supposed to even stand and fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he's not around to defend himself, he could no longer defend him. He was defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Mazi, your volume, your voice is cutting. I don't know why.
I don't know why. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me better?
We are hearing you now, but to some extent, he stops. Anyway, Mazi, when you looked at the comment here, you will see a lot of people commenting. Hey, we like Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is better. He has something to offer. You are not relevant. You are talking nonsense. You are a gossiper. You are a jealouser. You are this. You will think that the people who are doing these things are the people who has been contributing in IPOP or who has been building IPOP. You don't know that they are the numbers that are discovered to be criminals in IPOP, and those people that are being expelled, and those people that has been on the ground working against our leader, who did not believe in the ideology of our leader. They like what the autopilots are doing right now, because the autopilots are trying to calling names like what this guy is doing in Turkey last time, calling DOS.
I was even surprised to see George Oyibe supporting autopiloters earlier today. Commenting and supporting autopilot, yes.
Because in their meeting, in one of the secret meetings they have, he was saying that George Onyibe was treated unjustly, that Uche Mofo were treated unjustly, that so many people who was insubordinating in IPOP, that was just a way. He was saying that they are treated unjustly. And
but
even the people
forget,
that he was saying that
George Oyibe,
if they spell
Mazi, don't forget that at the time that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave an instruction that nobody should attack him, one of the reasons that George Oyibe was even kicked out was because of his consistent attack on him. But today he's not fighting for George Oyibe because they are trying to form alliance against IPOB leadership.
Yes, they are trying to find safe landing. They are trying to find safe landing. But what I'm bringing up to the Biafrans, and what makes me even mentioning the name of these people who are not relevant, because they are not working for IPOP. We know their type. Their type is just what they come in is to find, even in the unit where they belong, is to find trouble. That's what they do, is to create enmity. So why I'm talking about them and mentioning their name this time, it has never on my style. But why I have taken this part is because I am very concerned about our people. Because when you said it doesn't concern you, Obasarom, and you refuses to talk, when this thing that they are targeting, when you close your mouth, when you become deaf and dumb, when you don't want people to make wrong, bad comment and insult you, and you close your mouth, and it begin to happen, my brother, onye na-atụ ishe n'ahịa, onye ọya ada n'isi, you will not even know. You may even think that it will start consuming their own family. But little will you know that it will start from your own family. You will start losing first. So all these things that are trying to create now to destroy the value which we have, this value of people volunteering themselves to work for Biafra, not looking at money, not doing it for money's sake, but for their desire to restore Biafra. Now, when they destroy it, and we now base our struggle on who you give money. You call somebody to come and stand for his for Biafra, he will ask you how much you will pay me, how much you gonna give me, how much will be my share, because they will give opportunity to both politicians. The governor of Aboi State has already started it. He has already started it, telling the people that volunteer themselves into ESN and the volunteers, telling them how much are they paying them, that he will double the money. Do you understand? So it becomes a money game.
Now, Mazi, we have even seen the zoo government now have even decided to borrow money to to militants in the creek. Did you hear the news?
The Nigerians are doing it also now. That
they want to borrow.
They are borrowing the money. If you are ex-militant, you can come and collect money. Do you understand?
Can loan. They are giving them loan now.
They want to take advantage.
So very soon, autopiloters will be going to take loan from the bank. Nigeria will be ready to give them. If you are an autopiloter, bring your ID card, come and take loan.
That is it. Nigerian politicians can sponsor it. They will come into it. That is the game. That it becomes the game of money to buy the people's conscience and destroy their value. It has happened to us several times. That is why we are still crying today what the white men did to us. They buy us off and they destroyed our value. That is what they want to destroy. That is where they are going. That is why they are putting radio station, because they want to destroy the value for us to have come to where we are today. But Chukwu Okike Abiama will not allow them. Will not even give them the safe landing that they are looking for. To be the media representative of IPOB.
Mazi, autopilot have no safe landing. Mazi, let me tell you, when you look at a model of a particular program, you understand what I'm saying? It is easy for you to predict the end of that program.
Yeah, Mazi Patrick, can you pay attention? Somebody called himself. He said, "Is it Paul Ezeme?" He said, "Stop running, get me in." He want to come in for a debate or for what is it? Okay, Mazi, do you know what to do? Just to round up this very program, you will get me again. I will come, and we will ask so many things in stock. We keep opening the eyes of our people. Where they are going with autopilot, no man in charge, is because none of them want to take responsibility.
Yes, none of them have discipline.
When you
they don't have discipline.
They dupe me, they will tell you that it's Biafran that dupe you. Mazi,
listen.
Where are you going to get Biafran?
Mazi, listen to me. For you to be in IPOB, you must be disciplined. Everybody you see jumping in autopilot and all these their noise about are people who doesn't have discipline in them. They cannot function in a disciplined society. They cannot function in a disciplined organization. And that is why you see them jump into where they can do whatever they like without anybody telling them what to do and what not to do.
Mazi Patrick, please, can you throw the number? I want Paul Ezeme to come in. Or does he want the link? Which one do you want? Paul, which one you want? You want the link or you want the number? You want the link or you want the number? Say it in your comment.
If Mazi, I'm not in a position to respond to call, except you have to drop.
No, but I'm in a position. I can respond. Mazi, you can remove yourself. Go and sleep. I want Paul to come. I want him to come and debate me. I will call Pat now. Let him call Pat.
He can't call me because my number is not available. Except I have to find a way to send the link.
Okay. Can we send you a link?
Yes, so you can come in and tell us what you want to say.
Mazi, can you send the link? Can you pin the link here? Many of them will like to come in.
Let me see. I don't even have the means to. Let me see if I can get. Just a moment. Just a moment. It's difficult. It's difficult.
Try, Mazi. There is official call that I want to pick now. So please try to see if you can pin.
Just Mazi Solomon, hold on. I'll be back. Let me see if I can trace Paul Ezeme messenger and drop the link for him. Just a moment.
Is coming. Mazi, what is happening? What is happening? In 2015, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Onyendu, one, the greatest man living on earth, who sold him in 2015 when he told them that he is coming. If you come and tell me who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2015, which the case was what lingers on to what happened in 2001. If you come here and tell me who sold him in 2015, then I will be able to tell you who sold him. I will be able to tell you who sold him in 2001. Onyala, You think that he came to stay in his safe place to proclaim Biafra. He think that he came to he came to shield away from the suffering that will come, or challenges that will come for him to standing from Biafra. Ndiala, you just think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he comes like he want to sit like you, eating offense nubu, sleeping with your wife every day, and Biafra will come. Oyeji, because of fear. Because of fear, you want him to run under the cupboard, or under the fear of being captured, or the fear of going to jail. Then you want him to be among people like you who are running under your wife wrapper, that cannot be able to come out, that have no boldness, that has no boldness to confront their enemies headway. Come in. If your debate is who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2021, come and tell me who sold him in 2015, when he announced his coming. When he announced his coming.
Mazi Solomon, I cannot get to Paul Ezeme. I try to get him on Facebook so I can send the link to his messenger. Unfortunately, I'm using my phone. I'm not using my computer system.
Okay, Mazi, don't worry. Let me be the one to send. Let me send the link. Let me send the link. If you can't send it, let me send the link.
I'm not using my traditional
don't worry
device. I'm not using my normal device, as you can see.
Oh, don't worry. I will get there. I've sent the link. Can you pin it? Can you pin it at your end? Mazi, are you not hearing me? You mute yourself. Mazi Patrick, you mute yourself. Tell me what is happening so I can be in charge here. I don't want to feel like I'm running away from the debate of people who has lost their senses.
Mazi Solomon, your voice is not coming out.
Is me?
Can you hear me? Your voice is not coming out.
You meet? Huh?
Please tell Paul. Okay. I think the link is on the screen. Can you hear me, Mazi?
Yes, put the link, pin the link on the screen.
I can't hear you. I'm not hearing you.
You are not hearing me?
Mazi, I can't hear you.
Oh.
I can't hear you. Maybe I have to step out and come back again.
That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. I will send it again. If you can pin it, you pin it.
Mazi, I'm not hearing you. I know that you are. Can you hear me?
Mazi, can you go out and come back because he's at your end? Let me see if I'm coming out in the Facebook.
I know that you are. Can you hear me?
Yes, I am here.
Can you go out and come back? Please, if you guys are hearing me, can you please confirm if you are hearing me?
Your voice is coming out. My voice is coming out.
But
I am hearing you, but you are not hearing me.
I can't hear you, Mazi Solomon. Okay, Mazi Solomon, can you please go out and come back? Please step out go out and come back to the program. Yes, thank you very much. I've seen people commenting. Unfortunately, I'm not using my traditional transmitting equipment. I'm using only just one phone, and I'm using only just one phone, so I cannot respond to call. I cannot do otherwise, you know. So it's unfortunate. Normally, I have lots of gadgets with me. I move from one to the other. Okay, I think Mazi Solomon is back. Let me see. Yeah, Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay. Can you hear me?
Beautiful. I can hear you now. Beautiful.
Okay. So okay. I have sent the link. Can you be able to pin it to the screen?
Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can pin it. Let me see if I can pin the link.
Let me send it again.
Resend it again. Let me see if I can pin it.
I sent it again. I sent again now.
Okay, just resend it again. Resend it again.
I have already done that.
Okay. Okay.
They want to, Mazipat, what is happening? They want to tell people at the end, they will tell you that actually DOS are sharing the money, they are taking salary, they are enjoying riding jeeps, and that is why they are not giving you the money. That you should come over to autopilot and have your share of money. And the politicians will be very happy to sponsor them then, because they know that they have helped them to destroy the value for the struggle. That people are no more there for voluntarily, that they are there for money. Because that is the game in Nigeria. Once they reduce you into believing that everything is about money, election is about money, election is about the share you are able to collect. When they give you 1,000, they will make you to vote for the wrong candidate. When they give you a piece of lapa, they will make you to vote, and Ojus Okalo have started that campaign, sharing rapper. And a lot of them are sharing money. The governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umai, he's sharing money. He's telling IPOP members, you are wasting your life, you are not getting money, you are suffering. Just come over and support Ebubago militia, and then you will get money, and we double your salary.
Anybody that want to come in can come in through the link on the screen. You copy that link. It's also on the comment section. Go to the comment section, copy it, and come and join if you want to talk. If you want to be part of this program. Yeah. So Mazi Solomon, go ahead.
So we are here to sound the alarm. Our people value will be destroyed very soon. The value for this very struggle is their target, because they have not been able to penetrate all this while. Now they have come to give monkey banana. They have come to play the league that they interesting the people by coming in as if they are fighting for the struggle for Biafra, calling the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOP, defending them like what is happening, and he hate what is happening in Nigeria. just to lure people into believing that this is their mission.
Mazi, we have auto wisdom.
Bring in auto wisdom.
Auto wisdom. There is link on the screen. You can see it there.
Is auto wisdom here?
I have the link is on the screen for anybody that want to come and copy the link and join the program.
Please come in. You are the one I'm waiting for now. I'm reserving the rest of energy for your debate. I want you to come. I want you to come in so that I see what you want to debate. What do you want to debate? Who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He was captured in the shop where he was sampled. That is it. He was captured in the warehouse where you kept stock, that you sample. And people comes to price it. That is why you are asking that question. Who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has always been protected by you. Tell me how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2017 escaped Nigeria, escaped from the attack on his house, and they appeared in Jerusalem. Tell me, Nwampi Mauzoba, come in and tell me who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2015 when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu defied every fear. Defied every fear of torture, prison, death, kill, and announced that he's coming in. And he came in. Who sold him? They arrested him. He announced he's coming in, and he came in, and he was captured in 2015. Come in here and tell me who sold him then. Who sold him? You think that he is a coward like you? You think that he is a coward like you, who are typing and commenting from his own comfort zone, who are not ready to stand out for what they believe, who are not ready to stand out for what they believe. They thought that the Biafran struggle is all about chilling in your comfort zone. Anything outside that, somebody must come and answer who sold you. Somebody must come and answer who sold you.
Mazi, we have shared the link and none of them is coming forward. So I don't know
what is their difficulty. Please tell us your difficulties in your comment. Why you are here screaming, I want to come to debate. I want, or maybe I have answered your question because I said you must come and tell me who sold him in 2015. You are running now. You are running away because I said you must come in and told me who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2015. Victor Nabu, you have been here for a very long time. Your comment is just senseless. Oh, sorry. Sorry, not Victor. I'm not talking about Victor. Sorry, Victor, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about somebody.
Auto wisdom. Auto wisdom, if you don't want to show your face, you can block the camera section. You don't necessarily have to show your face.
He said, Parahel, Jere, whatever the name is all about. You have been here since the morning commenting nonsense. Who is like nobody's against you. Cheering up Simon Ekpa, supporting him. But I'm here to predict to you because this is why we are IPOP. I'm here to predict to you, my brother, my sister, whosoever you are, the end is to destroy your value. The end is to destroy the value of our people. They have seen that volunteer. They have seen that how we have been volunteering into the struggle. So they want to destroy it. That patriotism, they want to destroy it. They want to destroy it. That volunteer force. They want to destroy it. They want to turn it into the game of money. They want to share money. They will see you as a coordinator. Tell me, this is where it's going. They want to corrupt our people.
Mazibo, we have seen them share money. And we have seen them even Sape Master, they paid some money into his account. When he rejected, they started threatening his life. We've seen them share money to the likes of Efe and so many other people, telling them what to say and what not to say. And the same people are the same people accusing me and you of collecting money. Because their problem is money. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started, he never bought anybody with money. But these people came and introduced financial inducement into IPOB. Started inducing people in the name of that they are helping them, that they want to help them pay house rent and all that. And today, here we are. They said that Eloha told them that people are going to rebel against DOS. But at the end of the day, they go behind to be buying people over to rebel. Why can't you not allow the Elohim to do the job by himself? Why must you go and be bribing people? Somebody said I should bring proof. Were you not here when Sape Master came with the proof that he was bribed with $1 million before the world, before everybody's eyes? And they even told him what to do, that he should start attacking DOS. Which one is bring proof? Sape Master came with proof.
Somebody said that I should bring proof. The proof I'm bringing is this. Ask today, you are praising Simon Ekpa that, hey, he's moving the struggle forward. He brought radio station. Radio Biafra has been sounding since when? Since when? Now, you said that Simon Ekpa is the author. He said that Elohim or God give him the autopilot and to the highest commander of ESN. We agreed. But the same Simon Ekpa was not able to analyze Nelly Ofebu when Nelly Ofebu indirectly called him a criminal, because he says that Biafran is a criminal name. Biafran is evil. So Simon is propagating evil, indirectly calling him evil. Why Simon has not been able to analyze Nelly Ofebu? Is it because Nelly Ofebu is in his camp and is coming to say that he's telling you the truth? That is a revised psychology, because he doesn't want to lose the people that are supporting him through Nelly Ofebu, to show you how insincere he is, to show you that what he's presenting to you, Biafra, is not his true agenda. On his face, his errats, the people they bought with money to be ranting in the Facebook, they are insulting our leader's wife. And up to today, Nelly Ofebu and the other woman living in Norway, they are come together in the program organized by Autopilot, who Simon Ekpa is aware. They begin to insult the wife of our leader. And Simon Ekpa has not analyzed it. He has not analyzed it. And you are telling me you want a proof? That is a deceit. Of which things that if anybody who is not in his camp does, he will jump, he will have an emergency broadcast. Because he wants to castigate and decriminalize the value of our people. And then the same people that are in his camp are busy doing this. He was not able to come and analyze them. He was not able to come to tell them face to face, you are doing the wrong thing. Asari Dokubo called our leader out and even said, kill all the IPOP members. Then Simon Ekpa did not come to analyze. Rather, he tell Asari Dokubo I have nothing to say. Don't insult. We are
Because,
autopilot.
yeah, because he has already drawn the line that he's not an
Because he
IPOB.
felt like
He was never an IPOB member. Even if he's still at the same time telling our people that he's an IPOB member. I don't know if you see the double game, kind of. He claimed to be an IPOB member and claimed not to be
they say pin but the thing is pin. Does it mean they are not
Mazi,
seeing
they are
it?
talking about number. I've already told them that there is no number available. I already put a link. Okay, now
And my
somebody
number I'm not using my number for any media contact. I don't want you to be calling me.
You don't have to. No. You don't have to.
My number is not
Already
being displayed. The link
already
is here.
okay,
Join through the link.
Okay, I know why Biafra have already put the link on the screen. So if you want to join, okay, I know. Thank you very much for putting the link on the screen. Okay, I know how put the link on the screen. So anybody who wants to join can join.
Our people, listen. Both autopiloters that are reading here, we are in a legal battle. We are in a legal battle this time around, and you must be prepared for it. That is what we are doing right now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was captured. Every one of us was captured. You must come out. Anything you know you can do in a legal battle, in a legal field at this time. If it is petition you know how to write, you need to come out full. Stop dragging the sentiment. Mazi is suffering. They will kill Mazi. You are a baby. You have not eaten the bone. You have not eaten the bone. Go back and listen to those music. Listen to our national anthem. Go back and listen to those music that was beaten through during the war. Wanted me not to go to the war front. But I'm going. My mother wanted me not to go because these people are people who love you.
Mazi, we have a guest. We have a guest.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Hello, Vitus. You're welcome to the program.
Vitus, I like your smile. I like your smile.
I didn't want to make any comment.
So, Vitus, go ahead and tell us. Are you an autopilot?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly. Go ahead.
Okay. Actually, I didn't come here to make any comment. Why I came out is many people are saying that the link is fake. I just want to let them know that the link is real. If they have comment, they can actually make that comment.
So you have come to prove the autopilot as wrong, that the link is good.
Yeah, many people in this technology, people can lie against you in so many ways. So
yes,
just to disprove that. Actually, I don't normally come out face to face to do anything.
You are a shy person like me who doesn't want to come out at the media. But because we are born to restore Biafra, we are going out of ourselves. We are going out of our way. Ask Mazi Patrick. He tell you early, I'm the kind of person I doesn't want to be calling people's name and this. But my brother, let me just keep to myself. I'm a kind of person, I'm a shy. Who will be in the battlefield? Who will fight for Biafra to come? They are comparing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to some of them who are cowards, who are hiding under their wife wrappers. They can't come out. They are afraid of death. They are afraid of persecution. They are afraid of torture. And that is why some of them are crying today. Their message is, our leader is suffering. Who told you he doesn't know that suffering accompanies the fight to restore Biafra? Some people are carrying bullet wounds for months, for years for Biafra. Some people are in the grave. And you think that the leader of the struggle should be afraid of death, then why is people dying on his behalf? You think he will be afraid of suffering? Then why is people suffering on his behalf? You are an idiot for you to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suffering. Who sold him? Who sold him in 2015? That's what I'm asking the people. He announced he's coming. He said he's coming. And he came. He did not run away. Where he said he was, where they met him. And they captured him in 2015.
Even this time, he said, Mazi, even this time, he said he was going to lead from the front. Even this time, even before this capture, he said,
everybody is coward like them. That is why they are looking for safe landing. They are looking for safe landing. They are not ready. We are in a legal battle. They are not writing petition. They are not on the media writing against Nigeria. Rather, their topic is coming to criticize the institution that we build, DOS. Chike Doziem, DOS, criminal. They want to criminalize our value so that they can destroy it at the end by portioning money, like giving money like politicians, so that people will stop volunteering themselves. Rather, it's going to be work for money. And we are gone. We are finished. If you call anybody to do work for Biafra, he will first ask you, how much you will give me? How much you will pay me? That is where they are going. And at the end, when you ask them, they said it's not also. We are autopilot also. Nobody is leading. No one is there to take responsibility. The institution of DOS is what we have. Our duty is to build it, is to stay by it, fortify it, that Nigeria will be afraid of it, that every nation will like to deal with us based on how we organized. But they want to represent the face of the media of IPOP to show the world we are not organized, to show the world that we are not serious in restoring Biafra. We are playing. We are here to sell each other. That is what they wanted to represent to the media of IPOP. And somebody like us, we keep quiet. When you come to talk, they say jealous. You are jealous of who? Did I know him? You have to know somebody. You have to be close to somebody for you to be jealous of that person. Look at Mazi. Look at this, your five face. He said, Vitus. Look at your five face.
Can I contribute one thing before I go?
Now, who are you? Who are you jealous of for having been created like this by God? Even if you don't have money, even if you are not able to speak like others, even if you don't have too much English like others, does that man to you to be jealous of them when you want to put them in a right channel? Victor,
let's allow
Victor, thank you for coming.
Yes.
Make your comment.
Vitus,
So we are still
make
waiting
your
for them. They say that the link is fake. They are running away from debate. You come. Solomon Peter is here. I don't mind who you are. And I don't care what you will say about me. Do you understand? Because the highest you can, the highest fall a man can fall is to be on the ground. Once you're on the ground, the next thing you need to do is to clean the sand and move ahead. So I don't care. You come and tell me, because they have started asking me who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2021. Who sold him in 2015? Cowards. Cowards. Anejimbabu Yalogu. Anejimbabu Yalogu. Capture is capture. Whether they sold him or they don't sold him, when they capture you, they capture you. And it's part of the bargain. It's part of the bargain. Coward, we are in a battle. We are in a battlefield, in a legal battlefield. Stop being coward. Stop. Start writing petition. Start doing things that will make us to win in a legal battlefield. Stop hiding under autopilot. Start hiding under economic sanction. Where is your power to make economic sanction to Nigeria? You make economic sanction in the East. Did you make it in the West? They run with the revenues they will gain from the West. They will run with the revenue they will get from the North. Even from the Niger Delta, Did you even say to go there? People who they have given contracts, people who are in the struggle of liberating their people, what did they use? They destroyed their value by giving them money, giving them an amnesty. And this is what you wanted to happen to our people in the struggle for Biafra. That it will now it will now become a money bargain team. When you give somebody money, he will come to the media and be calling DOS criminal, because you give them money. And because you thought everybody is giving money. When we come to say the truth, you say they give us money. You say they pay us money. They pay us money to carry IPOP from where IPOP started to today. How much is that they are paying? Why they haven't paid you? Why you haven't come with the evidence of them paying you? Because some of you have also been in the media on the course of because you want to be recognized by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You want your name to be called by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have been in the media. Why they haven't paid you? They haven't give you share of that money. Where you are there. Everything is money. They pay you. They give you. They pay you. They give you. That is where they want to return this very struggle. But God, the Elohim, the true Elohim from heaven, Chukwu Okike Abiama, will not allow them. And that is why, even when I did not supposed to be coming here, coming in the media, I am now coming to tell them that they are liars from the pit of hell. And they are the fathers of liars. They will not succeed. Our voice must go out, whether they make their comment useless. Now, we share the link for them to come in and debate Solomon Peter. What nonsense are you going to tell us? What are you going to tell us? Because we did not borrow DOS, we formulate it. And we formulate it to stand by it, to build it. You cannot start a building. You didn't roof it. You said it's leaking water. Or because you finish building a building and the building is leaking water, then you will run away from that building. Is that how people does? You will check where is leaking water and patch it and move ahead. If the wall is broken, you put solid cement. Solid cement. We cannot be starting every year. Every year Obi is a boy. Every year Ada is a girl. Every year Obi is a girl. Today we are talking of radio station that we have been paying for all this while, propagating the gospel of Biafra. Now you wanted us to come and start afresh. You want to deviate the mind of the gullible one. They start paying afresh after they have paid for years. And you tell me, which people are you destroying? Who are you deceiving? You tell me the prices we have paid in civil disobedience. You want us to start afresh. So we cannot be able to graduate. Obi is a boy. We cannot move ahead. There is no other strategies we can put in place. You must be crazy for you to be commenting here to say that Solomon Peter doesn't know what it is. If you come to wisdom, we give you wisdom. Come, let's give you advice. The advice that I will give you under 1 minute will make you to survive in 500 years. We give survival of 500 years to your generation. Yes, we are here to keep records straight and to predict to you for you to know what will be your end. And you will use it. You will see it. Mboge make you vonanya. And say, hey, oh yeah, can you come well? In the struggle of Biafra. And I say, so I use my hand to cause this. Because you are gullible. You are coming to tell us the story of Idu. We who know the story of Idu. Did we come here to jump up and down? Idu was a government that governed Igbo land that was corrupt and was chased away by the Igbos before other people took over the government. Because there is several sections of people that rule Igbo land. They are corrupt government that was chased away by Igbos. Chased away by Igbos because they started selling the Igbos to slave trade. They were chased away. And the other people now took over. And the series of others, you come, we tell you histories. Idu is not. We are talking of sovereign state. We are talking of a nation, and you are talking of a kingdom. Who is debating about kingdom here? Idu was not declared. Idu was not declared a nation in 1967. Biafran, through a right channel, the name was chosen. It's not by anybody who is running his mouth in America, and he asks us to call the nation America. Biafra, and we call it Biafra. It is the consultation forum, the place that needed to be consulted. The people who has the jurisdictions, they are the people who make the suggestion to call the nation Biafra, and it was declared, and the blood was shared, and the losses, collateral losses, and we are standing on it today, that we cannot lose those things in vain, that the nation of the world must give us our request because we merited it. And you are coming to tell us nonsense, that you have wisdom. You are championing autopilot. You are dodgy. You are criminal. You have no legitimacy into Biafran struggle. You are a liar. You come, people in your camp, they are not criminals. It's only people that are not in your camp that are criminals. How truthful are you? Why is people not questioning you? Why? Why is people not questioning you? The people in your camp will insult our leader. They will go away with it. Then the small discrepancies you will see from other people, you will call for emergency broadcast, and we are watching you. And you are being sponsored with the enemy, by the enemy of Biafra. And they are not seeing those people who are sponsoring you. They are seeing you. We know them who install Radio Biafra, who goes against our leader's will, and they put Radio International. Are they not the same people who are still sponsoring Voice of Biafra? They are the same people. We know them. Their mission has always been destroying the value.
Solomon.
Mazi, say something. You are here. You are not watching TV.
Go ahead, Vitus.
Okay, Mazi Solomon. We prefer to still be on the background and continue to listen to the broadcast. Like I said, the reason why I came out, this is the first time even coming out live for any show in anything. The major reason is that to debunk lies that
debunk the autopiloters.
That they lie that
because
the link
they have
is
been
not
telling me
working.
that the link doesn't work. This
Yes,
is
it's
autopilot.
an obvious, it's a concocted something that can go more viral, that a fake link is provided, and as you for 1 hour nobody was able to join, so the purpose of this is just for me to debunk that.
Vitus, thank you very much.
My message to many people is this: except you are not wise, you're supposed to know what is happening. Not everybody like coming out to mention or talk about things. People are working on the ground, solving issues. It's not about coming to social media to shout. DOS and the Directorate of State and the IPOP, they are doing wonderfully well. The movement is very strong in the legal aspect, and that is where the attention is. The world mission, the global villages, everybody knows where attention is. So other things are just noise, social media noise making. So people shouldn't be deceived. Why I encourage you, Mazi, Patrick, Peter, you have been doing wonderfully well. And I always like to come in online to see what is Mazi Solomon Peter is saying. For some long time now, I haven't seen his broadcast. I was like, maybe he went on leave. I said, there's no problem.
Yeah, we have to go on leave sometimes, because we also need to give them space so that they can, their wing, maybe spread their well before we cut them down.
The focus now that we have is we have just few days to the court case. I think more the attention should be to channel the legal battle to the media, especially Twitter. Like I saw some few comments from I think is it Biafran tweet or something like that. Biafran Tweet. Biafran Tweet at Biafran Tweet on Twitter. If you go there, they continue to mention on the channel to push in for at least to engage the international human rights people, activists, to speak on what is happening. Why court case is drawing near, you need to push on some organizations, like organized ones, so that they can speak up. When they begin to speak up, it makes some sense. You may not appreciate that, but it makes sense when they begin to speak. Why you are on social media, that is the work that you're supposed to do. Leave other work that is underground so that other men can do it, like the body doing. Social media work cannot give you anything. It's just for ranting purposes. And the people that give people freedom are people on the ground. You can never neglect them. But for the purpose of these social noises, let's channel it to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and campaign it on Twitter. If you have not joined Twitter, I think that is where you should be channeling your purpose. For those fighting the structure, I don't know how to classify them. They are obviously like many people will call them infiltrators. There is as obvious as that. No matter how you classify that, because there is no way you destroy a building that is for liberation and you are building something that is unknown, on unknown structure, on unknown foundation. Obviously it will collapse, and people should not mind those noise and focus on the goal, which is to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which is the most important thing for now, to free the man. And of course, freedom doesn't come that easy. To free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't mean automatically Biafran will come. But there could be some things that could come out from to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When we generate the global movement and make it momentum, which happened at the initial stage when he was kidnapped and rendition to Nigeria, when we activate this, which is about to happen again from doing these court cases around the world, a lot of protests will begin to arise. At least people have understood the truth and know where the confusions are coming from. So everybody will now channel their attention to the like source to see how to campaign for the release. Once Mazi is released, other things can follow through. The mission for now is not who sue and who not sue. The mission is to release, to campaign to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. At least, by God's grace, the man is still alive. Thank you so much. I would like to leave here.
Thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you,
Thank
my
you
brother.
for
Thank you.
your
We
contribution.
always win. We always win. You see, today they run away. They say they want to debate Solomon Peter in this high spirit. Today, you see, I'm in a high spirit, and you are coming to debate me. You will bury your head on shame. I see one day when somebody brought Mazi Patrick, and the one guy say he's autopilot. He want to debate. The thing vex me. I say, why Mazi Patrick no invite me? Because first of all, you need to define what is autopilot. What is it? Are you in a engineering field? Are you in engineering field or you are doing IT? You first tell us in what field are you applying autopilot? They are not able to define what is autopilot, confusing our people, confusion everywhere.
All
right, I will leave here, okay?
Thank you, Vitus. Thank you, Vitus. Yeah? Thank you, Vitus. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming, my brother. Thank you.
So Vitus,
where are they? I will send the link again. Mazi, I'm sending the link again many times by myself, not by you. You can't answer call, or they will wait. We will reschedule this. They will call. Let them call in. You can't call my number.
But not on this program.
My number is not part of this program. I'm not working in BTV. No. I'm not working in a BTV. I am only invited here, and then Patrick is the one hosting me. So therefore, you don't need to call my number. because you'll be calling my number for BTV's program while I am not working in BTV. So that is the reason you can't call my number. You call Patrick's number. He is the host. So any question that you need to ask about BTV, he will answer you. So, but in this program, we share the link that you want to debate. What did you want to debate? Ezioku Boto. Ezioku, the truth, the naked truth. What are you debating? Did we go and beg anybody, beg Chike Doziem to come and give us DOS, the structure of DOS? Is he the one? We all joined hands with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We created the structure, and he is the man serving on that seat. Did he campaign for it? We beg him. We approach him to be in that position. So it's also our duty to stand by him. Do you think that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was leading us, he has not made mistake? But we are not here to point out his mistake. Ihe anyị bụ na IPOB bụ akwa ọgọdụ mkpuchi ọtọ. Whatever wrong, we will cover it and we forge ahead. We will support and make sure that the wrong is turned to right. That is our duty. We are not here to castigate ourselves, and we are where we are today. We are here to support each other. We are here to support DOS. We are here to support the structure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu labored for. That is the reason why he's now in cell in Nigeria. So we must support that structure. We must build on it. We must be part of it, so that we can be able to see if anything is wrong. We can be able to correct it. We can be able to put it through. We must correct in love, not in health, and not also pampering people who wanted to destroy this very structure. We will not take it easy for you, because the structure of DOS, the structure of IPOB, command and control, is like our constitution for now in IPOB leadership. We will defend it jealously, and we will not take it kindly with anybody who is dumpling into that very structure. We will not take it lightly. If you are born Biafra in heart, if you are not artificial or join multitude, if you are real, be real to yourself. That is just the truth. Stop allowing people to be using the techniques of revised psychologists to be mesmerizing your brain. Be a man enough to stand. Suffering is part of this struggle we are into. Prison, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the first. A lot of Biafrans are languishing in Nigerian cells. Some of them with bullet wound. So you think the leader should be weak enough to be crying in the prison? Should be weak enough to run away from the suffering of the prison? He's part of the game. And it's part of our game to make sure that we win the legal battle. It's part of our game. We need to prepare ourselves. We need to get ready mentally and otherwise. Whatever it will take, we need to push it. If your own is to bring money, bring money. Your own is to write petition. Your own, you know how to comment. You know how to write things. Why not start writing in Twitter? Why not start writing comments that bring the attention of international communities into the case? You are telling me autopilot. You are telling me radio. Who is listening to your radio? Rather than the suffering masses that you want to deceive and destroy their values. You are running away from your responsibilities. And you are telling us that you are fighting for Biafra. People on your camp, they can do as they like. They can say whatever they want. When people that is not in your camp, when they make comments, you come and analyze their video. And they call them criminals. Then people with you, Nelly is not a criminal. Then call me and debate with me. Let me bring you a point that make Nelly a criminal. that criminalize Nelly. Even the guy in London, they are calling what is in Sima. All these, you are gangsters. Bring them, and I will tell you one by one what makes them a criminal. We are not here for nonsense. I'm in a high spirit today, and I must deliver my spirit. I must deliver my message as my spirit is sparking. So we are moving forward. We must build the structure. We must build the strong system that the world will be afraid of. That is why they respect the Jewish people. That's why many nations will respect. During the Second World War, it is the Jewish man that manufactured the bomb that almost end that very war. They give respect for them. This is how people should be giving respect for us, based on our contribution in the world, not coming to castigate the structure that we already have, that just needed to add more block, to add more things to complete the building and fortify the building, make the building strong. You want to come and tell us we have wasted our time from 2012 to 2001
to end up in an
done.
autopilot without direction.
Now we want to become autopilot and start radio station afresh.
We fought from 2012, and 2022 we landed in Idu. Mazi, is it not an insult to the sensibility? Is it not an insult to the sensibility of Biafrans? After all this fight, 1967 to 70, then
people
we start
saying, why is it that when we are talking, people will keep comparing Simon Ekpa to DOS? Why? I said, come, join the link to debate me. You are calling DOS. Do you think when you call DOS, you think you have dealt with my father? Or you have dealt with my master? You must be stupid to think that way. Call me the name you want to call me. DOS is the structure of IPOP. Okay? The people we are fixed in a strategic position in DOS, the people are not the DOS. The DOS is a structure, the structure of Directorate of State. Do you understand me? We are here. We are, Chike Doziem is not complete without us, and we are not complete without Chike Doziem. What you are not seeing in Chike Doziem is what is in us. What you are not seeing anywhere or anybody in the US is what is in us. We all are part and parcel of that structure. You should not single out. You should not do the divide and rule that they used to conquer us. You want to single Chike Doziem out. You want to single who shall that name? China Sanworu out. So that you can deal with us. We are together in this. Any fault you see in DOS is our fault. It's not the fault of Chike Doziem. It is our fault. Their success is our success. Their failure is our failure. We will stand together, take share on it, and move ahead. Their mistake is our mistake. We take share on it, and we move ahead. That is why we are here. Stop singling people out. We are together. When they said, kill all IPOP, including you, who is hiding under your wife wrapper, you are included. You have share on it. We are part of it, every one of us. You must know. So when people come out against you, you need to calculate and know where they wanted to end it. You need to know the end justify the means. If your eyes are not set to see the end, eriegi mugu. Etu akeye sine gugi wayo. Iche, my brother, can Can I tell you something? So many people are being stupid. Is even answering people sir. You are still answering people, sir. You are still promoting the people. You are still respecting the people. Yet, because you are not able to lift your eyes beyond where you are. You cannot be able to see beyond where you are. That is why smile. We need to know that for now, almost every attempt has failed. The only thing outstanding is IPOP. The IPOP is the only one that has stood the test of time. Every other attempt, are you still hearing them? Where is Tony Nadi? Where is Constomajor or what Constomajor? Please remind me of Joe. They are announcing. Where are they in that job? They even announce time. They are not. Where are they? When it comes, none of them want to suffer. None of them. None of them. It's like people who doesn't understand the mission of Joshua. The people who didn't understand the mission of the man they call Jesus Christ, that come to demonstrate what love is. That love is not mouth. Love is not boast. Love is not carrying yourself for people to be respecting you. That love is a sacrifice. He sacrificed himself for love. He said, greatest love than no one than this, that a friend has to lay down his life for the sake of his friend. They will talk barabara, but when they come to take part in suffering for what they tell you, for what they boasted to you, they will all go on hide. They will go undercover. They want Biafran to come at the platform of gold. They don't want to put in anything. They don't want to suffer anything. When you insult them, they say because you insult them, they run and they hide. When you talk to them truth, they say because you tell them truth, they will run and hide. They will begin to look for autopilot. When you begin to give a command and control, they will say, why do you use command and control? We are autopiloters. They don't want to take part of suffering for what they boasted for you. That is why we are facing the battle, the Lego battle. They will be asking you who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want to divert attention. Battle is before you. Fire on. Win the battle. Then you come home to share whatever you gain from the battle. To ask whosoever you want to ask question. But look at battle. Coward are asking who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. While they have failed in their responsibility to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, since you are the one protecting and guiding him, why you have not been able to bring him out? Suffering, going to jail, that is what you must know. You must prepare your mental ability. You must prepare your mentality now that you talking about Biafra. Prison is included. Prison, capture. Let not be where they capture you. You start, hey, who sold me?
Who sold me? Somebody sold me.
They will capture you. They will capture you. Capturing you and the extraordinary rendition can be included in your own case. Don't be mumu. It can be included. So when they capture you, don't be looking back. Hey, they sold me, oh. They sold me, oh. Who sold me, oh? Going to prison is included. So if you don't know what you are doing, withdraw yourself now. Yes, bullet, live bullet, not rubber bullet, not tear gas is included. Tan, nisi madu is included, and you will stood for what you believe. Nyakamu koko na abia machali na media. Uku jiagu mbada abiali ya ugo. Na machali na media na ako inyo. Onye nwuchati refresh see himself. owele ọnụ na-egbu ọjị owele ọnụ na-egbu ọjị ndị mmadụ a na-akụli aka, hey, you are doing a good work, hey, you are doing a good work. Fake people, fake. When mgbe ọrụ ga-elu n'omume, mgbe e ga-elu n'omume ebe a ga-etinye ife, ga-etinye ife, agafe unu. None of you will be seen. What you have to do is to begin to criminalize people who are making the sacrifice. Who are making the sacrifice. Where is Tony Nadi? Where is Emeka Esiri? Every other thing has failed. The only outstanding is IPOP. On the Kamwelo, the boldness,
the same
for the fear of gun, for the fear of prison, for the fear of being captured, they have run away. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Tierisi, is not for the matter of who sold him or who did not sell him, but he knows. He knows that prison is included. He knows that being in DSS dungeon,
even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself knows that he can be betrayed. He knows. He knows. We all know.
The person who is asking for telephone line, there is no
Mazi,
telephone.
forget this. Forget. I have already told them there is no telephone line.
We share the link here. We say that the link is the fake. Somebody come in with the link to show you that the link is not fake, and you are still here.
Mazi, forget autopilot people. Forget
and
them.
Some of them is in the place where they're supposed to be sleeping now. And they are not sleeping, they are awake, listening, learning knowledge, learning wisdom that we are displaying. But they can never accept that you are advising them right. They still want to show the fakeness in their attitude. They know that your advice is the correct one, but they will show the fakeness in their attitude. Like Odeshi, Odeshi. Well, Odeshi. Man, why we are here is to prepare your mental ability. You must understand that Mazi is not ignorant of DSS dungeon while propagating the message of Biafra. He's aware that this thing can land him there. That this thing can land him to where they will deny him his right. So don't you take part like he's suffering the suffering that he never know that he will suffer. It's you who are afraid. That is the problem. You don't want to come out. You want to take cover under autopilot. You don't want, at this very time, when you're supposed to stand your leg, on the ground, when you're supposed to do the work, you are doing more. You take a cover under safe landing. You safe landing. And your question, who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Come and answer me. Who sold him in 2015? Who sold him? He announced his coming. And he came. And where they find him? You think everybody is a coward like you? You think everybody is a coward like you? You think everybody is like you who doesn't want to take part for the suffering of our people? You think everybody is like you who want to stand on your comfort zone and is showing your fakeness?
I'm making accusations.
I'm making accusations. And since then, you have not showed us the legal battle that you are fighting with Nigeria. You have not showed us the petition you wrote. You have not showed us the media engagement with international communities you are having. Emergency broadcast. Shame on you. Shame on the family that give birth to you. That in a time like this, somebody like you can show face to bring shame to family, showing the act of cowardice. You think everybody is not using their brain like you. At this time, we are facing legal battle. DOS will become to be behaving like kids. Behaving like kids. Telling people to go and burn houses. Telling people to go and close market. Where? in Kanu. Not in Kanu, not in Lagos, not in Abuja, but in Onitsha, where your poor masses are finding their survivor, their daily survivor. They should go and say, close Aba, where the lowest peoples amongst you are finding their daily bread. The DOS will be behaving like that. Go and lock down. Say, no revenue. And they will come with their machine gun, and the people will be vulnerable, defenseless. How wicked are you? That among all this time, the greatest opportunity to defend ourselves in the court of law, we can start from that local law and end in international law court. And you come with your sentiments. You come with your sentiments. Onyendu is suffering. Onyendu will die. Are you the one holding his life with a chronic disease? Onyendu stayed in a very dirtiest prison in the world for almost 2 years with a chronic disease of ulcer. He did not die. With chronic disease of ulcer, he did not die. He was beaten in Kenya like a common criminal, chained on the ground with a chronic disease of high blood pressure and the ulcer. He did not die. Now that you have seen him in court, he's dying.
Emotion now blackmail our people.
Now blackmail our people emotion. Hey, look at him, oh, he's suffering. Did he tell you that he didn't know that suffering included? Or do you now think that those other people who are not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that are languishing in the prison, they are not human beings? It is sentiments and emotion now blackmail our people. If the people who are following him can be in the prison, what stopped their leader for not being in the prison on his cell or not testing? Jesus said, they will hate you because they hate me. The same thing that are measured for the people that are being led can be measured for the leader. I can. This total gaga here. Total gaga here. Prison is included. Ma me mean ihe na-ekwu ebe a na me mean ire na nwere ike nwuchikom. I must know. Mama abiara mean ya ma na ma abiara mean ya. Na enwere ike nwuchikom. Enwere ike iji somebody's face that look like my face self. Enwere ike nwuchiko somebody else just because of my face. Okay, happy dinner. So oblo na get include ya now. Coward. You know, a jump question. If you may debate, I think if you may debate, but also, you may debate. Or you shall on a phone. Eba na firu ganya. So that you could check him in a kijezo ebinezo. Putana obo. We are ready. Come and say whatever you want to say today. All we say that you can't destroy DOS structure. And you can't destroy the structure of IPOP command and control to start something else that is meaningless. You can't. Even if they are not performing, it is our duty to make what is not working there to work. You must show why you are part and parcel. It's not by castigating, but it's by supporting. You can't make anything out of castigating them. You can't. But you can make a lot by supporting. And you have failed to support because you're a coward. You are finding yourself landing in autopilot. Time wasted to start something that is meaningless. Look at the superior things that other people, other group or component in Nigeria, they are jealous of you for what you have in IPOP. Then you want to leave that thing that they are jealous of you to start autopilot. to start radio station that we start sponsoring since when? You want to start another one, creating double job for the people. We want us to pay double. No, the Bible says affliction will not rise up the second time. It's not going to be in my time. I cannot sponsor my failure. It's impossible. I have Radio Biafra, and Radio Biafra is talking. Radio Biafra is speaking. Why should I go to pay for another radio? Why? Disobedience, it costs us life, it costs us money, it costs us collateral damages. And today again that we have moved on to the other phases of the struggle, you want us to come and repeat class like Obi. Obi is a boy. Everybody comes, they read Obi is a boy. Obi never graduated from being a boy. Forget. There are so many things that are buried in this struggle that you need to understand when you draw closer. Don't think about when we are making preparation, you think that we are going to war tomorrow. No, we are just getting ourselves ready mentally. Like as I'm talking now, you need to know. It's not that you are going to jail tomorrow, but you need to know that jail is included. The state you are challenging, the sovereign, you must know that Nigeria is a sovereign state. The state you are challenging can jail you. They can prison you. They can capture you. They can extraordinary rendition you if they collaborate with anybody. So you must know that those things. So when it happens, don't begin to open your wide mouth, your big mouth wide. Hey, they sold me, oh, it's IPOP family. They sold me, oh, it's DOS. They sold me, oh, they sold me, oh. You a baby. You are not ready fit for the journey. You are not mentally prepared. The real man face front. That is the advice that my father gave to me. He said, when you get to the point of getting married, he said, everything, he said about women, that I should care of the water that pour on my face, because I will not like it to enter my eyes to go blind. But anyone that fall at the back, just leave them. If they come, they see your wife, wait. Now they will see them. Now they get the problem. You, when no see them, you no get problem. So I go to treat woman things as the water, river, water will fall for my back. I no go afraid, say you go blind my eyes. Now the only one will fall for my front, I go to be afraid. So we must know what we are up to. Don't start creating unnecessary.
Mazi, autopilot commentators have run away. I'm not seeing them again.
Because we call them for debate. They stop commenting. They thought that we are people, when you say, I'm following you, I like you before, I don't like you. Like their likeness is what sustained my life. I used to follow you, I want to unfollow you. Like look at go to my Facebook. I have almost less than 20,000 people who wanted to be my friend in the Facebook, who are applying to be my friend in the Facebook, who I have not given attention because I'm not a Facebook person. I don't want to disappoint anybody. You come, you think I want to be entertaining you. Yeah, I want to be entertaining you, and unfortunately, you will not find it on me. But people have different reasons of trying to apply for somebody's friendship. But me, I don't want to waste people's time. He said, I like you, I want to unlike you. Like, where is your likeness pushing me? I'm only standing on the part of the truth. What we have is DOS structure. What we have is IPOP. What we have is command and control. We must protect it jealously. And if I have to fight anybody, or if I have to correct anybody who is making mistake in this structure, I must do that by supporting. I must do it by supporting the structure. So if we want another HOD today, you won't be available, I won't be available. How can I make the change? Because I have run to autopilot, I will not be available. to become the next HOD, to become the next DOS, because I felt somebody is making mistake, I run away, then I refuse to support. Then how will you be available when anyway someone else was need to make the change? That is the failure of not thinking the right thing. So we must turn back. We must know that the bus we are boarding is taking us to a wrong place, is taking our people to the wrong place. And because of the gullible one, that is why we are here, even to tell people who these things has not getting to. We are telling them to hear now. It's coming to you. You will not even know when you become part of this deceit. You will not even know. Some of you will not know. And why you will not know when you become part of it is because you have failed to listen to us. You have failed to listen to us. Rather, when we are talking, you are busy making silly comments, calling us name. But we are warning you. We are warning you. That zeal that is in you, that zeal that is in you to volunteer to work for your Biafra, they want to kill that spirit. They want to cage that spirit. And when that spirit is being caged, they have destroyed your value. Then they will replace it with money. Then you will base your value on money. When they come, they will tell you, come and begin to broadcast. Just begin to call DOS criminal. We will find you some money to change clothes. Find you some money to pay.
They will buy you broadcasting. They'll buy you broadcasting equipment.
And then you will lose your value to money. Because that is the reason why people, so many people today that are going to use their mother, going to use their sister, and even their fellow human being to make a sham in order to make success and make money. It is because their value was exchanged.
That's true.
So they now base that their value is based on money. Once you have the money, they have destroyed the very intent that makes you a human, and they have enslaved it to money. So because of money, you don't care about the crime. Because of money, you don't care the weight of the crime. You don't care even whose life. That is why so many people are indulging into selling drugs. They don't care whose children he destroys. All they care is the money they make out of it. So many people, they join into so many criminal gangs. They don't care whose life it destroys, whose destiny is destroyed. All they care is the money they make, because the very intent that make them humans has been exchanged with money. And then the real values is being destroyed. And that is why so many societies are boiling today, full of criminals and the evildoers. And that is why people in this very time could also come with the reverse psychologists and using the techniques of first impression, giving you first impression, and you are believing them.
Mazan, when you see them boast, they boast. They will tell you that by the end of this February, in December, he promised his follower that if they do not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 15th of December, that he will lead from in front in Nigeria. 15th of December have come and gone. He didn't even travel to. He didn't even leave his bedroom. But he told them that if by 15th of December, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not released, that he will be in Nigeria to lead the fight from the front. Up to today, nothing. Now he has promised. He promised that last month in January that he's going to end DOS. Now the DOS is still starting. He has given them another promise now, the 28th of February. You see them keep boasting of things they know that they are not capable of doing, just to keep the followers entertaining them. Mas, it's terrible.
It's terrible. We must begin, because we don't have phone number to put down here, but we promise. I believe that Mazi will still.
It's even better, because on this one we don't even need much interference. We need to talk sense into people. Because when you keep giving them room to call it, there will be more distraction.
Yes, I believe that Mazipat is going to catch me again to bring me into BTV programs. I believe very soon that that will happen. And I will like also to thank every person who has endured to stay up to this hour of the day, listening to what we have to say here. We are not doing it because we are selfish. We are not doing it because we want any selfish achievement or because we want to be arrogant or because we want to be known or be praised by people. But we are saying it because we are here deliberating and saying what we are saying because of the depth love we have for our people. And because of our commitment to the struggle for restoration of Biafra, we have seen the light. A man whose eyes have been opened, you cannot ask him to close the eyes again, because Jesus opened the eyes of a blind man. Then these religious leaders, they gathered together and said to the man that he should keep quiet, close his mouth. And the man said, I am old enough. I have been a man, I've been grown up. My eyes was blind, but now my eyes is open. And the man that makes this to happen is the man that I am mentioning his name. So you cannot ask me to keep quiet because I'm old enough to speak for myself. And that is why what we are doing here. You cannot say to me to close my mouth and stop talking or stop appearing. No, we are here to say things because our eyes are open. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done a job in the past and in present, and we have embraced what he has done. We have embraced his contribution. We have embraced his effort. So we are working on it, and we are using it to be the light that is guiding us into this very struggle now. We cannot throw it apart because we know that it took much from him to have lectured us, to have tutored us, to have opened our eyes, and we cannot let such sacrifice to go free. So we stand on the path of truth. Let no man deceive you. Let no woman deceive you. Stand firm. We have laid the foundation. Our hand has laid the foundation, and definitely our hand will finish the building. We have laid the foundation of IPOP. You don't need to run away because the battle is tough, because the leader is captured, and you begin to fail for fantasy. You need to stand firm on that concrete, that foundation that you know when it was laid, that foundation that has carried us this far. You need to build on that foundation. You need to give your support to that foundation. You need to stand on that foundation. That is the reason why we come, to make every wrong right and to make every right strengthened. That is why we are here. We are not counting on our mistakes.
Mazi, somebody dropped a comment that we need to address. Henry King said, when all this nonsense started, I want US to reach out to, but make peace. Make peace with who? Make peace with who? You want the US to reach out to him as in what? As in who? Nkoji Buloye? Is he a member of IPOB?
Henry King, they are the sympathizers. They don't know exactly what is happening in the struggle. They don't know what we stand for. They don't know the price we are paying. They always feel like it's coming at the platform of gold. They don't know the sweat that is coming out of us to be able to move the struggle. So he's a kind of a sympathizers. People who felt that what is happening now is a problem, but they don't know to us it's not a problem. But because do you understand? So we have already been used to this kind of things. The only thing that we are doing is that we want to open our eyes of people. Simon is not what he is. And go and make your own study, because I don't put allegation on people. Why is it that people on his camp, when they do things, he will shield them? Even the worst abomination, they will commit it, he will shield them. There will be no emergency broadcast. But when he find out any little discrepancies with other people, he will put emergency broadcast and begin to castigate. That to show you a man whose conscience is not clear. That to show you a man who is perverted in his mind. Because the Bible said to he that is perverted in mind, everything is perverted in their eyes. The criminals, for you to stand up criminalizing the effort of IPOB since 8 years, 10 years ago, before you met us on the way, for you to rise up and start criminalizing it easily shows that you are not genuine from the beginning. You are using reverse psychologists to deceive our people. Do you want to make them to be part of, to feel like you are part of them while you are not? Because
he's not. He has never been.
Simon Ekpa have never registered in his local IPOB family. Yet he come every day to claim IPOB. He has never taken oath in his local family, which is the normal culture in IPOB. He has never been financial contributor in IPOB. DOS that are eating money has never eaten the money of Simon Ekpa. Rather, Simon Ekpa is eating the money of Biafrans. And yet, he has the courage to stand and decriminalize people who has put their money to have moved the struggle where he is now. That makes him ingenuine. That makes him ingenuine. And right now, everything that is sponsoring is what we have done in the past. Is what we have paid price for in the past.
The stage I got Fegolo.
The stage that we are past. Why is he taking our people back? He wants them to pay double price about how many hundreds of people that died. He wants the hundreds of people to repeat themselves die from other people's family that won't be from his own family. That is not fair. That is not fairness. That does not show genuinity. So radio, we have already sponsored radio, tying in memorials, paying our money. We cannot start paying for another one now. And tell me about civil disobedience, economic sanction.
We have been
to suffer our people more. Our people who have suffered all these years that we are crying, to suffer them more. Because economic sanction, you will not impose it in Nigeria. You will impose it in Southeast, or you impose it in Biafran land. And the other section of the country will be prospering like what happened to us during the war. We are in war. Our children are not going to school. We are not eating. We are suffering kwashiorkor. While in the rest of the country
are moving
in
forward.
Yoruba land, kids are doing breakfast with chicken. And your own people are suffering kwashiorkor for lack of food. And in Hausa land, they are drinking kuku and nunu. And they are busy drinking fra and nunu. And your people are suffering for kwashiorkor. So we can't allow you to do such thing. We have passed that stage. Right now, we are pushing to international community. We are in international stage right now. And if any other things will happen, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, that if only option they give to us is to go to war to restore Biafra. But that is the last option we are considering, because we have to build institutions. We have started ESN. That is not even nursery self. Because Otankara is Otakara to compare to institution that you need to build in order to say that you are going to war with a sovereign state. We have a lot to do. We don't need to start taking from our people what they have every time. We will look of how to add life to our people at this time. Compare afufu atal na 1967 to 70, and since then, why are you always cornering things that will make our people to suffer so that they will be more gullible, they will be more vulnerable? Why? So that you begin to share them when they see your 1,000. When they see your 1,000, they will be looking at you as a god. Why? It's not fair. Our battle is in the level field.
Even the person who they are sitting down at home for, who is in Kuje prison, said, don't sit at home for me. So why are you forcing yourself to sit at home for him? He said, don't sit at home for me. Go about, because he understands that sitting at home will not bring him out of prison. It is only through the legal battle that Nigeria have established. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu understand that.
Yeah, because that is what they are pushing for. They want to sideline our leader, to be able to tell you that he can't be speaking from the prison. They want to malign him. That voice that people trusted. So they want to be the media representative now. That the autopiloters, that they are the one representing,
deciding for him. They are the one deciding for him.
Deciding for him that he is incapacitated. He can't be speaking from the prison. Mazi has been in the prison and his voice was not silenced. And those people who acted against his voice, we are disciplined.
That's true.
So,
even from prison. Even from prison.
And you are here to tell us, people who has been in this game knows what it is. So we are here to open your eyes so that because eku mele okenye beta anu mele nwata. Anyị nọkwa ebe a na-ekwu nekwa ebe ha na-eduga gị, ha na-eduba gị n'onunu mmụọ. Where money will become your God, where money will become your God, where they will exchange your freedom to money and they slave you forever. They will be your God. The freedom you are seeking, they will not be the freedom. Because they want you to see them as a God. They want you to see them as God. That is why they have started answering big names. Big names, because that is what they want to enjoy. That is the space. They are now queens of Idu and the king of Idu. That is the kind of privileges they want to enjoy. They want you to see them as Pharisees and the Sadducees. They want to carry respect. They want to carry respect. They want people to look to them as people who are highly placed. They will come and tell you, we are international politicians, that some of you cannot be till death. If you are not called to be a politician, why should you channel your destiny to be a politician before you see your death? They want to make a boast that if we started exposing you, we will finish you. We are final. They want you to see them as their God. They are one of their meeting they are holding. One of the useless person that is in their gang said DOS was not able to put transmitter in their village. Is it the transmitter the one they are stealing? The one they are sabotaging? The one they are sabotaging? How many transmitter that come to Biafran land that was being sabotaged? And you know what Simon Ekpa said to him? Don't worry, we will put transmitter everywhere in your, like they are already Nigerian government. They will just carry transmitter, they will pass. Police will salute them.
As a government infrastructure now.
As a government infrastructure. If we have
to come to the end of
they
the
want
program.
You to believe that we can do it. DOS cannot do it. We can do it. Reverse psychology. They want you to believe them because they want to feed from your blood. They want to feed from your wretched life. They want to feed from your frustrated life. And you are believing them. You need to desist. It's very sorry that actually you haven't seen me for a long time and you are seeing me in this very platform in the high spirit. That does not mean that we will not have better conversation next time. And we are still in the issue of...
Mazi, your high spirit is needed at this point. This is the spirit that Biafrans need now. So you don't have to regret it.
We are still in the campaign for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are in a legal battle. All you need to do, bring out your best. Bring out your best in the legal field. Bring out your best. You need to make suggestion, make recommendation to our legal teams, make recommendation, make suggestion. That is the way to support. Make suggestion, make recommendation. Look at the job they are doing. Find out where they are lacking and they call their attentions. Call their attentions.
if
into those
not,
things.
if Mazi,
That is the battle we are
if
in
the
now.
if autopilot see where the legal team are lacking, they will even criminalize it and tell you that they are not doing their job well. Oh, but these people don't have what it takes to be in this movement. Mazi, let us end the program. We spent 3 hours, 20 minutes. You know,
Don't say
tell
that.
Biafrans, yeah,
Wow.
we'll be coming back. We'll be
It's
coming
almost
back.
1 p.m. at my end, and I kept you awake. I'm
It's
sorry.
3 a.m. here, Mazi. It is 3
So
a.m.
sorry.
here.
So sorry, Mazi.
No
So
problem. It's
sorry,
my
Mazi.
pleasure. It's my
I'm
pleasure
very,
having
very
you.
sorry about this.
No
And
problem, Mazi.
yeah. So next time we'll be conscious of time. Thank you very
Okay.
much for hosting
Thank
me
you
in
very
this very
much.
program. And if possible, you catch me again. I promise to be here. Thank you. And
Some
God bless you. And God bless Biafra.
some autopilot even told me that you have abandoned me because because I'm castigating autopilot for that and I told them that you are even more angry with autopiloters, you know, so that they should not cross your path because you eat them alive. Mazi Solomon,
They
thank you very
always
much.
reason like people who has no brain. They always thought of senseless things, meaningless things. They have never been serious in their life. And that is why they are replicating it in Biafran struggle. Some of them, if you go into their private life, they have never been serious in their life. And I see a lot of them, even in this country, that is flowing with milk and honey. They also decide to be useless even in the presence of success. They decide to fail. Some people's like that, there is no kind of help you can give to them because they always think things that are useless. You will see them in a place where even the weakest person is succeeding. They will decide to be a drunkard in such places. They will decide to be a womanizers. They will decide to be unserious people. In the presence of success, they decide to fail. So next time we are coming, and a lot of corrections need to make to our people in what I'm seeing in the media. Some coming to fight, unnecessary fight. So I see some people tearing the Bibles, like if the portion of the Bible has been their problems, without even understanding what is happening. That we needed every instrument. We need to engage every instrument to get our freedom. To be matter of fact, the religions you are looking at, the genuine religions are crying. They are suffering. They want you to help them, to also liberate them because of the kind of people we are having in this our struggle. Infiltrators. They have infiltrated religion and they have turned what should be genuine into fake. Religions are also suffering. They also needed their own freedom. So if you should do something, help them to fight also their fight, so that they will join us, they will join hand with us in our own fight.
Mazi, thank you
We
very
are
much.
suffering the way we are suffering in this very struggle. Infiltrators, people that are senseless, people that are useless, people that cannot think, people that in the presence of success, they will become failure. They are also in religions. They are the one that has turned everything upside down. Originally, it was not so. But because these men, they find their ways and they allow themselves to be in around the religions, they have turned everything upside down. And what should be beneficial to people now has become their nightmare. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much.
I cannot thank you enough for the opportunity you give me to pour out my heart to Biafrans. And I believe that this video we made will go viral, and people who did not have the opportunity to listen now will listen later. God bless you. My name is Solomon Peter, transmitting from Australia, Sydney, Australia. Bye. See you next time.
Thank you very much, Mazi Solomon. Until we see again, I want to say good night, good morning, dear friends. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you.
That's all. Criminals the rule. Now what in them they call it that country? Country, republic of crime. Country Country with terrorists, now chief of army staff. Now which kind country be that to? Republic of country where you look at the man, to look at the mind, to rise up against bad government.